You do have the power.
Until we get sick of your power, tell Ryan to do it.
Yeah.
Ryan won't do it.
Yes, I will.
Don't forget, I can get a new recorder.
You don't even play the recorder.
We all play the recorder.
I have a recorder in my room.
I never... Was that a thing? Like, I never played the recorder.
You never played the recorder?
No.
Everyone turned me down. Everyone turned me down for a moment. Just turn me down a
I'm
bit.
brave.
Tell me when you've turned me down.
Okay.
That just sounds like
Beautiful.
you screaming.
That thing
Beautiful dulcet
is.
tones.
I got that thing in 2nd grade.
Man,
I still have mine too.
I never got a recorder. It's so lame.
I'm surprised, actually.
I wonder if Jen got a recorder.
I don't know.
I don't know. But are you recording, Para?
Yeah, I've been. I got your.
Okay,
I got
cool.
your fucking
Cool.
your song on recording.
Fuck yeah. Nice. And you didn't turn me down either, yeehaw.
No.
Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody, to my lovely game that I play with my friends, Dragon Heist.
Yes.
Wolfie will be joining us shortly, I hope. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick little recap. Last time, the dragon that you had been searching for within the Citadel, you met young little dragling Calcrix, who, if I recall correctly, let me bring up Calcrix here, was a white dragon wormling.
He's so cute.
You talk with Calcrix a little bit. You realize that he kind of wants to take over the world, but like he's small, he's cute, he's adorable, so he's allowed to do that. Yes, right.
Yes,
okay,
of course.
cool. So you find yourself cornered, and due to Calcrix's help and you guys just slowly killing all of the goblins within my dungeon, you make your way downstairs where you meet 2 goblin civilians who you threatened into leading you to where Shadow and Ovant were being held. There you had a absolutely not underleveled battle at all. I totally had like all of my bad guys appropriately leveled. You did not kill Balak like 5 times. There was that one bitch that just would not die for whatever reason. She would not die. But eventually, you defeat the druid and his men. You save Shadow and Ovant. And then you decide, hey, this big tree, which I believe was the tree of... Where's my... God damn it. I should have had all this stuff opened. I'm a fool.
Yes.
Where is it? I am.
We are all fools.
The Gothias tree.
Mhm.
You realize that they were using the Gothias tree to make kind of like blight drones, basically. Taking people to them, they get taken over, they die. So you're like, hey, maybe this tree should not be around. So you blow it up. To which case, Urki has a slight little bitch fit and proclaims that now the entire dungeon is falling down around you.
Uh-oh.
So now it's time to run.
Goodness.
Why is my music not playing?
Sometimes it'd be like that.
I'll
So-
fix that.
So you mean to tell me this tree that's on fire was the only thing keeping this place up, and you didn't see it necessary to tell us that beforehand?
I didn't think you were gonna blow it up!
Well, now you know. Now you, considering the fact we blew up those goblins so easily, you should have really thought about that. I blame you for this.
Reagan like
How
looks
many
over her
times?
shoulder as she's running, and she's like, "You need to hurry up, or we're going to leave you here. Bye."
I'm assuming Wolfie's taking care of his baby.
Yeah. they'll be connected. Bastion picks up little Calcrix and starts running. Urki takes off running, and Shadow, using his multitude of rogue bonus actions and everything, grabs Ovat and runs to the front. Hey, okay, I know a good way to get out of here. We need to go through... How did you guys even get here? It doesn't matter. Follow me.
Lead the way.
And he will move up to the front. Oh god, he merged into the wall. So now, here's what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
We're going to take some initiatives.
Oh no.
Okay, Reagan.
Here we go again.
Oh, I think
let
it's
me-
over. Damn.
How do I bring up the turn order again? Sorry.
It's on your
you
side
s-
panel on the left.
Yep. You should see it looks like a clock.
Clock. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 9. I look like Turbo Teen, but I did roll a 9.
Okay, so...
Oh, I rolled a 5.
Okay. Give me just a second, because I need to bring up some... Oh, actually, while I'm doing this, can you guys look under the journal? And just for me, can you see if you see Urki, Calcrix,
Yep.
Shadow, and Ovat?
I do. I also see Alias and Hexat,
Hell yeah! I made,
Scribs.
I made character sheets for them, except for
I've been,
Trib.
I've been
Do
reading
I
them.
roll for Bastion or what?
Yes, please, because I've got to roll for, like, 4 other people.
I understand you.
Why is he so fast? I imagine
Okay.
you know those lizards that run on water. I imagine he's doing that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so for simplicity's sake, on Shadow's turn, I'm just gonna go ahead and have that be Urki, Ovat, and Calcrix's turn. Actually,
Yeah, that'll be-
Calcrix, he's just holding on the Bastion, so whatever Bastion does. Yeah. So, give me just a moment.
It's the NPC turn.
Okay, so to start it off, I had Shadow kind of go first, so I'm gonna move. Oh god. Move them up here. There you go, Mustard. Okay, so they're gonna start off by just running ahead. Nothing happens on this turn.
Good.
But Bastion is going to follow. Reagan, on your turn, you definitely notice, hey, this place is starting to shake a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, doesn't like that. She's just gonna keep running, and as she's running, she's realizing she hates all of this so much. She
Yeah.
just hates doing this.
She definitely hates it.
Damn it! If I had this spell slot, I had to think funny, but never mind.
So, I'm gonna get through this one turn. I wanted to establish, hey, we're running. Once we get through your turn, we're gonna be shifting over to something. I just wanted you to know.
Gotcha.
Because I did say we were gonna start with something else, but I wanted to establish what is going on over here first.
Yeah, I get you.
Gotcha.
Reagan, on your turn, I'm going to roll something. Oh dear God,
Yay.
can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Okay. You're decent at this, honey. Okay.
Okay. As you're running, you dive forward just in time to miss a rock falling on your head.
Oh.
She dives forward, and that rock like smashes behind her, and you guys just hear her scream like, "Ah!"
All right, Morgana.
Awesome. In contrast to Reagan, who's having the worst possible time, Morgana looks like she's having a blast. Like, she has a smile on her face that looks very uncharacteristic. Like, she looks very excited. And she is going to take her action to run, and her bonus action to dash. Keep up, boys! She sort of turns the corner.
Okay.
And she's going to, yeah, she's just running. She is having a great time. She, like, hops over the rock very gracefully. You can hear her kind of giggling to herself as she runs past you, Reagan.
Alright, let's see here. Oh my god! Okay, dexterity saving throw, Morgana.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. As you're running ahead, you speed past Reagan, you jump over Bastion Calcrix, Shadow and Ovant, and you manage to skid to a stop just in time before some more of the ceiling falls through.
Oh,
Looking ahead, you notice that hold on, I need to get some colors. You notice that like this room right here,
Mhm.
you know that the stairs underneath it kind of like went under that room to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
This room right here collapses.
Oh, great.
And
Oh,
for a moment you're like, oh, how are we gonna get out now? But you
Mhm.
notice that it caves in a way where you could just make a shortcut.
Awesome. Morgana sort of grins a little wildly to herself, like, "Oh, we've got a shortcut coming up, everybody!"
Oh, that works out. Yeah, cool. Alright, Mustard, my man.
I can. This is running against short people discrimination. Here I go.
Oh
He's just gonna skirt underneath these two because he can. And that's his turn.
no! Okay. And as the area around you is crumbling, you can hear rocks behind you falling in as the base around the tree is like caving in. You hear so many rocks, so many falling debris behind you. Hopefully you get out of here in time, but until then, we're gonna move over.
Oh no.
It's a lovely day over in our lovely, lovely town of Waterdeep. It's as busy as ever. No one's any wiser of the events happening a short distance outside of town. As the day continues, it's about afternoon by now. The sun is not starting to set, but it's like it's that day where people are starting to like, all right, well, I'm going home for the day. And this is where the camera pans over to a man entering the town of Waterdeep. Lynn, if you would, could you please describe yourself and what you are doing?
Lynn is for a man, he's about a little below average height. He is a half-elf with tan skin and a sort of purplish brown hair. He's wearing some chainmail armor, and he has these markings, tattoos on his face. And he is walking around Waterdeep with a very stoic expression. But as he's walking around, all of his movements seem deliberate. Not like a man casually walking around town, but every time someone walks towards him, he sidesteps. Every time someone talks to him, he stops. He takes a moment to process what they're saying, and he'll nod or he'll wave. And then he waits a few more moments before answering them, very quietly in very short sentences. But he is just walking around Waterdeep, taking in the sights of everything. It is not the biggest city he's ever been to, but it is certainly bustling.
Especially now, more than ever.
Absolutely.
You've been in this town for. I know I said you entered the town. I should have said that you were leaving wherever you were currently, because you've been in this town for about a week, I believe, is what we discussed.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You noticed some familiar faces. You've noticed some treasure hunters. You've noticed some bounty hunters. You notice all sorts of hunters for some reason have gathered to this town, and upon investigating throughout your week, just out of the curiosity of your own or just interest, you did hear about the treasure that is hidden somewhere within this town.
He has heard about the treasure, and the idea of the treasure doesn't necessarily pique his interest, but he's keeping it in mind as he's watching all of these bounty hunters around him, and in his brain, he's taking note of them as best he can, and he's like, don't want them to get the treasure. Don't want that guy to get the treasure. That guy looks okay. But he's making a mental list of everyone he is terrified of what would happen if they get whatever this treasure is. He's heard a few different rumors of it being gold, of a power, of a weapon, and whatever it is, he isn't excited for these people to start hunting for it.
Okay. So, is there anything that Len had set out to do today, or is he just kind of chilling?
Lynn has a schedule he follows every day. Every morning, he wakes up just as the sun is rising. He washes his face. He cleans his hair. He gets dressed, and then about 15 minutes later, he goes to get his the breakfast at the inn he's staying at. What time of day is it, Natty?
I'd say like afternoon. Like it's not. I would say maybe it's nearing like 5 o'clock.
All right, at around 5 o'clock, this is his free time where he lets himself do kind of whatever he wants, which is a struggle for him. Today, he decided he was going to try to see if there was any just paint supplies he could find around town. He's run out recently, so he's doing a little bit of shopping, but he's not looking too hard at anything, just perusing.
Okay. Give me an investigation. If you're looking for a paint shop, this town's so bustling and busy. There are shops everywhere. I would say give me that with advantage, actually.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
Lynn's first roll.
His first roll. I don't have faith in him.
Okay.
-1. Love him.
You're walking around town for a pretty good while, looking for like a paint shop or something of the lines. You do come across a few. One has already closed for the night. One is just closing in, and as you like begin to kind of like walk towards the door, she looks over. She's just like, "Sorry, honey, can you come back tomorrow? It's a family emergency, you know." And she doesn't really wait for an answer before going. You do find one, however, a older man who stands kind of like at the front of his door, kind of like fixing up his display by the window. And he sees you coming over. Kind of waves you over, like, "Hey, could I interest you in some paints? Got baby
Len
blues?"
walks over, and he stands there for a few seconds, thinking about what the man said. He opens his mouth to speak, thinks better of it, and he just nods.
Okay. What kind of... Here, come in. And he like opens the door, lets you in. And he looks in for a moment, and his friendly smile suddenly falls as he notices who you can only assume is his daughter, who maybe about 4, is carrying way too many paint supplies to the front of the store. And he just like, "Okay, hold on. Lemon, give me those.
Yes.
Give me those."
Yes. Sorry.
And he snatches them up and he snatches them up and puts them on the counter. Okay, thank you, Lemon. Next time let me help you, okay? Okay, Papa. I'm gonna get some more. And she runs off before he can even stop her. Okay, cool. Okay, what colors were you looking for, sir?
Lynn was watching this, watching the little girl, and at one point he was going to like run and try to grab them too, but then he stopped himself, was like, no, that's not my job. The man looks back at Lynn, and Lynn almost looks like he's in a crisis. But then Lynn, like, puts his hand down, he stands up straight again, and he's silent as he's thinking over the answer. Any color?
Okay, well, let me ask you, are you painting anything, or is this a gift for somebody? We've got all sorts of colors. We've got greens. If you're painting the ocean, we've got like ocean blue, sky blue.
It's for me, the town, I wanted, he gestures behind him to, like, the city. I was going to paint them.
Okay. He thinks it over for a moment. You know, this town could use a bit more red, wouldn't you say? Maybe some maroon, or some pinks. The little girl is back in the room now, carrying even more paint supplies than she was before. The man just sighs, picks it up from her arms. Or some pinks, yes.
The pink? He looks confused. I didn't see any pink outside.
Oh, well, that means because it needs more paint. The little girl smiles. Yes?
He nods. He doesn't know what she's saying, but he nods.
The man just pets the little girl on the head, and he goes over to the counter. Here, I have this set right here. It has multitude of colors. A variety. There's like an artist kit in D&D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things he's proficient with, actually.
Okay. He pulls it out. He's like looking it over, making sure like everything is of good quality, and he sets it on the desk for Lynn to take. I could probably sell this for about 10 GP.
Lynn he pulls out his little gold pouch and he looks into it. And he counts exactly 10 GP in his wallet.
Oh man.
He's staring down into the bag, and he's just gonna hand the pouch over.
However, the man thinks for a moment. I'm gonna roll something for him. I have rolled 3 nat 20s in a fucking row tonight.
My lord.
Save that energy for Lemon next time.
It's going to her dad.
It's what Lemon. It's Lemon empowering it. It's what's happening.
I guess so.
He doesn't need it. He's already dead.
But yeah, Para, I pulled that price directly from online. Like, I don't
Well,
know
that's
what.
disgusting. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess it is art supplies.
Yeah, I see something else now and it says 15, so I'm gonna go with the 10. However, he looks at you, Len, and he kind of like glances outside at how just busy everything is. And then he looks down at Lemon. You know what? It's a holiday next week. So I'm gonna knock off the price by 3. So he will take 7 GP and give the rest back.
Lynn's rolling in money. He
He's
doesn't.
fucking rich.
Lynn did not know it was a holiday next week. He just takes the gold and he's not gonna protest. And he mumbles a very small things like, "Thank you." And he's gonna look down at Lemon, he assumes that's her name. That's what she's been called. And he is going to give her just the barest hint of a smile.
She smiles back, as wide as can be. Wow, you're very tall. Yes?
No.
You're taller than me. I like your clothes.
Oh, thanks. I bought them? Do you paint?
Yes. Papa's a very good artist, yes? And he's been teaching me lots.
Could his eyes actually light up at that? He still looks very nervous to be in here, but he looks a little bit excited. Could I see? She
squeals with delight and runs into the next room, nearly tripping over her feet as she does so. To which the store owner definitely does like jerk forward to try and catch her, but she's already gone by the time he can get over there. And she comes back with a painting of the seaside, and you could definitely tell like there is still like, you know, kind of like what do you call it? Kind of like a beginner had drawn it. However, it looks as if you would look at this painting and be like, "There's no way a 4-year-old drew this."
He's looking at it and he's very impressed. He doesn't really understand what a 4-year-old can and cannot paint. So he's nodding. He crouches down to get so he's eye level with Lemon and he can see the painting better. And he points to like the colors she uses. That's beautiful.
Thank you. I used this color. I want the ocean to be more blue, so I used more blue colors. Yes?
Lynn's nodding. He is pretty sure this is how painting works. Hi, Wolfie. Lynn is gonna reach into his back and he's gonna pull out it's a very small little sketchbook. And he's gonna flip through it to just a rough sketch that he had lightly painted over of a very similar view. It is also of an ocean. It looks like it's a port, and at the top, in very messy handwriting, he's written Ember Cove. This is mine.
Oh, wow! Papa, he's talented too, yes? He stands in the back, nodding, looking very happy that his daughter's having fun.
Lynn's painting looks very similar to Lemon's in that it's very much a beginner's painting. The strokes look maybe a bit too heavy for the effect he wanted. It's sloppy. In many ways, Lemon's does look better, but he looks very proud of his painting, and he looks like he very much likes Lemon's.
Oh.
It's vice versa for her. Like she's like in love with what he has drawn. Are you gonna come back and buy more paint? Can you come back and show me some more of your drawings? Yes?
Lynn's wallet feels so very light tied to his side. It feels he should not come back. He knows this, but he's looking at her, and he's looking into her big eyes, and he just nods.
Look into my big brown eyes. This 4-year-old doesn't have any concept of money.
I'll show you when I'm done with my pink painting.
She squeals happily, like, Papa, I made a friend, yes! I made a friend! And she, like, runs over to him and, like, hugs his leg. Okay, you come back and see us soon, okay? Have a nice day. Yes?
Yes.
Her father laughs as well. You can just come by and visit as well, if that's fine. You don't have to buy anything.
Lynn looks relieved. He looks so relieved. And he gives another nod. He smiles at Lemon just a little bit again. And he's gonna leave the shop with his paint. And as he's leaving, he looks down at it. And his shoulders slump. And in his brain, he's like, I don't know how to use these. Because Lynn only knows how to use watercolor.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I love him!
He was
Okay.
too nervous to correct.
Fucking me too, kid. He's older than me.
He's 35.
As you are leaving the paint shop, you hear a little bit of a commotion a little ways down the street.
He's going to safely tuck his paints into his bag, and he is going to check out the commotion with no hesitation.
Coming across, you hear yelling. Yelling of someone, like I guess like a fight, it seems. And as you get closer, you can kind of make out the words. What do you mean? You haven't heard from them in 3 days? Are you fucking kidding me? And upon getting closer, you see a couple of people, 4 people to be exact, with a crowd kind of surrounding them. The first one over the table for you, Felix, would be Maloon. Lynn wouldn't know this, though. So he just sees an older, middle-aged man with blonde hair, kind of a beard, and he's currently got, like, his shirt, like, getting yanked down towards a younger boy with an orange bandana wrapped around dark blue hair. Blue eyes? What color are your eyes, damn it? Hold on. Green eyes. Glaring directly into this man's face as if he is seconds away from murdering him. Standing next to him is a tall Goliath with black hair, she's got like a purple scheme going, purple armor, gray skin. And she's like trying to like tug him back, like, okay, come on, people are staring, you're making a scene, you let him go, come on, you know who he works under. And then the fourth is Maloon's follower, Cindy, a young girl, orange blonde hair, and she's just kind of has her arms crossed, leaned against one of the stalls, just looking so fucking amused, as her boss, so to speak, is about to get his ass handed to him by this short, angry man.
Ew.
Okay, sorry, I wrote some notes down. Lynn is watching this, and he's thinking about the painter supplies he just bought, and he doesn't want them to get hurt, so he's going to, sort of hold his bag closer to him, and he's going to step out of the crowd, just trying to maneuver around people, like he's he really doesn't want to touch them, taking very gentle steps out of the crowd. And he walks up to these four. He opens his mouth, and all he can think to say is, "Don't do that."
Yay!
How loud does he say it? Just like softly?
Very softly.
Give me a performance. I hope it's low as hell.
That was perception. Ah. Oh, this is Reagan. Jesus Christ! Hold on. I had the wrong thing up. Well, Reagan has certainly perceived something, I guess. Persuasion, performance.
Okay. It's soft, but it carries enough weight that yes, all four do like stop, and kind of like all eyes are now on you. As Maloon kind of like puts a hand on the man's hand that's currently like has his clothes like in a fucking chokehold. Yes, maybe let's not do that. The man looks between you, Lynn, and then looks to Maloon, and looks back at you, Lynn. Who the fuck are you, and why is this any of your fucking business?
He's like going down those questions one by one. I'm Lynn. It's not. Public disturbances are everyone's business. And you don't need to hit someone in public.
Oh. I don't need to hit somebody in public. Oh, really? Well, are you gonna stop me? And the Goliath girl, she panics because she can see where this is going. Nikolai, she grabs his other hand. Don't! We will be arrested! And then who's gonna help shadow it over then? Huh?
The city has laws about violence in public.
Do they have laws about sending someone to their fucking death? Huh, Maloon? He looks back over to the guy who just holds up his hands like, okay.
Lynn looks like he doesn't want to be here!
Lynn interacting with Nikolai is like the worst thing that could have possibly happened, but I rolled for it and I was like, fuck yeah.
What could... He's looking at the crowd, and he's trying to think in his brain on how to de-escalate this as fast as he can. He's gonna sort of walk up and he's not trying to put himself in between Nikolai and Maloon, and he doesn't touch Nikolai, but he gets closer. Could we take this somewhere else?
Give me a persuasion. With advantage. Because the Goliath is... She's helping by kind of like subtly tugging back at Nikolai. Like, come on, we don't want to do this. We're just gonna cause more trouble. Okay. Nikolai does not let go of Maloon. But he does look around and see kind of an alleyway. And he'll look to the crowd. Everyone, get out of here! It's none of your business! And he will drag Maloon towards the alleyway. And he actually reaches out and grabs you too, Lynn, because guess what? You're now involved.
He makes a little noise.
And we will continue with that soon. But for now, let's go back to our team of, hey, we're dying.
Oh, what you mean?
Oh, you know, it's fine. My fucking music doesn't want to play for me. Okay. All right, Bastion, to catch you up to speed, you're currently running. Is Wolfie here?
100 miles in the wrong direction?
Well, the area around you is now like falling apart.
Oh, yeah. We're doing Temple Run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're playing Temple Run. Shadow and Ovant were leading the way because they said they know of an exit. Morgana is currently in front of them because she's just fucking fast. We are doing things in an initiative order.
Turn on it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make a shape here to kind of like show this room here has like collapsed in and made like a path.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do that to kind of show. So then I'm gonna. Do I need to take a picture of it, Wolfie?
Yes, please.
Okay. What? To use doors, you must enable restrict movement. Would you like us to turn it on for you? Go away.
I hate when Roll20 does that. It's like, you don't leave. Go.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Granted, there's not really much to show. It's basically a straight path, but this middle room here, Wolfie, that I have like the arrow pointing into with the teal square, the stairs you see next to that kind of like went underneath that room.
Mm-hmm.
But that room caved in, so now it's a kind of like a shortcut to the room down south.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what the hell is this? Go away! Okay. It was that fucking door thing.
And I'm carrying Wormling.
Yeah, you were carrying your child who he doesn't look scared, but he's definitely like, well, all right. But it is your turn, so if there's like, you can run or you could like choose an action to like help the running away. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna help running away. I'm gonna try and move fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy.
That's just fuck boy.
What
Alright.
do you need me to roll?
Well, first, I'm gonna have you take your full movement. So if you're running, what's your movement? 30?
I'm flying. 45, I believe.
Okay. So if you're doing like a dash, I believe that's double that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm dash for all the way.
Okay. Wait, you're carrying Calcrix, aren't you?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be half?
It could be. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna add the 45s together, and then half that.
Still 45.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
You're
why
not
am I so stupid?
I was doing the math and I didn't get it. I was like, well, yeah, it's
Okay.
90. What's half of 90?
Okay. I'm actually gonna look at something, but yeah, right now you're running 45. So I'm
Okay.
gonna roll something for me. Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okie dokie. No, not Arcana, damn you. Stop, not Charisma. I want to just do the thingy. There we go. Dexterity.
Oh, nice.
Okay. As you run the 45 feet, and I'll move your token for you. Okay. Yeah. You do the dexterity saving throw, you get a 20, nothing falls on you. So I'm gonna give you guys a look into what I'm doing here. If I roll and it lands on an even number, dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fun. I
So-
love even numbers, but not like this.
Okay. So now it's NPC's turns, being led by Shadow, who is going to... I believe he can do... Yeah, okay. He's a rogue, so he's gonna run the 60 here. And to kind of like help lead the way, he's gonna run the extra 30. And he yells back at you guys, okay, it's gonna be this way. We need to run through one of the gardens, and there's a rope to climb up. We go from there, we cut through the kobold room, we go. We leave.
Excellent.
Oban is going to run the 60, zoom. Erky runs. I'm gonna run up there next to Ovant. Okay, cool. Calcrix is sticking with Bastion. Reagan, run.
Reagan, run.
Slither, you fools!
She run. Oh, Reagan, move.
Fly, you fools. This is what Ganyu would want. My goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, no dexterity saving throw for you, Reagan.
Whew.
Yay.
Right. Morgana is... got her wicked smile on her face. She's going to dash the 30, because it's dash 30, right? And then bonus action dash
if you dash, that's double your action, and then bonus action you can dash again for 30.
Oh, so I run 60.
Yeah, because dash is like double your movement.
Oh,
And then you can
interesting.
you can use your bonus action to move again, basically.
Ooh.
Or dash again, I guess.
So basically, Bastion, you see Morgana fucking Naruto running into the shortcut and following behind Shadow.
Okay. How you doing over there, Mustard?
Mustard hobbles by with his little legs. Keep up, old man! And he only makes it here.
I think that was directed towards Bastion.
Yes.
You even lift, bro.
Just picturing him fucking waddling like Torbjorn.
Calcrix looks over
Fucking
to
edgy
see
with his-
Bastion.
And she was his fucking thing.
Calcrix looks to you, Bastion. You can't run any or fly any faster?
You know, you have your own wings. You could fly yourself.
I'm actually like looking at his
He
speed.
should have a decent speed even for a wormling.
Yeah.
He takes such backtalk from his servant.
I'm gonna roll for it. LOL. Man. Your wings are dumb. He jumps off. And he will go... He'll just go to 30 for now. Whoops. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna delete that. Alright, Bastion, back to you.
I'm going to 90. Fuck this.
But you are no longer carrying Calcrix, so you can go your full movement.
Oh yeah, I'm going the full 90 and say, keep up.
It's how much? 90?
90. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Speedy. That does put you ahead of Shadow. As you fly past everybody, you fly past Shadow, who, as you go ahead, he will point ahead. You go through that door, and then go to the door on the first door on the left.
I need to bash it open?
No. It should be open. I hope they didn't lock it.
Okay, good.
Basically, if you recall, Bastion would recall this. It's basically the same way you guys came from before or after jumping through that hole.
Mm-hmm.
Is it this way or is it that way?
This one.
Gotcha. I didn't know if we were going from his left or yours.
Okay. On Shadow's turn, he'll continue to lead the way. Oh. 60, and then another 30. Ovant will go full 60. Calcrix will follow. Just in time, Reagan. Welcome back.
Reagan continues to run, and Mustard, as she's like starts running, you hear her just like say to herself, "Oh, this is so much work." How far are you making it, girly? Ah, Reagan.
Okay, on your turn, Reagan.
Mm.
You do hear something behind you. You do not have to roll a dexterity saving throw. But, you hear something behind you. And Mustard, you hear this too. First I'm gonna just like... You hear something collapsing.
Goop. Oh!
Boy, it sure is nice having a slow movement speed. It sure is nice having the slowest moving speed in the entire party.
Uh-oh.
He's in there and we're out here.
That was my fourth nat 20 for the day.
Oh. You're on fire.
Mustard's gonna be on fire here in a minute.
My
Morgana,
lord.
your turn.
Okay, in contrast to Reagan, Morgana, as she sort of Naruto runs past, is like, this is so much fun, and just like makes her way. Really, like, there we go.
Okay, as you appear next to Shadow, he's kind of like looking out the door.
Mm-hmm.
He seems puzzled for a moment. There were goblins down this way. I don't hear anything.
Oh, let's count our blessings.
I guess so, but we're gonna be going straight through that room, okay?
Oh, wonderful.
All right. Mustard, run!
Oh man, my movement speed can only get me this far.
You can do it, little boy!
That's how I can move.
All right. Mustard's the one making me nervous.
Well,
I mean, listen, 25 movement speed ain't a joke, even when dashing. It isn't like
Alright.
Hermes, who could like fucking go a million miles per hour, who probably could keep pace with Morgana.
Literally, actually.
All right, Bastion, you still flying?
How far away is Mustard from me?
I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah, he's like 20 feet behind you, so he's not like that far.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna dip back 20 to pick him up, and then I'm gonna move 45.
I'm fine. No, you don't need to.
You have no choice in this matter.
I dodge.
All right. Well, I think is that strength versus dexterity?
Should be.
Okay. Bastion, roll a strength. Mustard, if you're trying to dodge, roll me a dex save, or just dex. I think it's save, right?
13.
Oh, fucking the fight of the pitiful.
All right, you rolled a 7, Wolfie. Mustard is like ducking out of your arms.
You little shit.
Go on, get out of here. You have a child to take care of now.
I'm gonna polymorph your ass if you don't stop.
You can't do that to me.
It wouldn't be that difficult.
Prove it. Prove it, you fucking coward.
No, that was my movement. I could fucking do this. I didn't die.
No.
You didn't even use all your movement too. You could cast polymorph and pick and like swoop in, pick him up.
You casting polymorph?
Yeah, where is it?
Like, fuck this bitch.
I can still
Polymorph.
save.
Yeah, you could.
I'm gonna turn him into a frog.
Alright, what's your spell DC? 18,
18.
is that... What is that? Wisdom saving throw. You gotta beat
Okay.
18, Farah.
Nat 20, please. Yeah!
Oh
Roll
my!
a 21.
I tap my goggles and like it has a little bit of reflective. You see some runes reflect and your fucking spell breaks. Get out of here, I'm fine!
I'm gonna move 10 feet,
10 feet?
shaking my head at him.
You move 10 feet?
This.
Not Para. Wolfie, you said you moved 10 feet after moving the 20 to go over the mustard?
Yep, now I'm gonna move 10 feet in front of him.
Okay.
Just glide, shaking my head.
And that's gonna be your turn?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. On.
Don't roll that
Shadow's
20, Natty.
turn. Huh?
Don't roll that 20, Natty.
Is that moving the map
Fucking
for y'all?
mustard dies. Huh?
Is that moving the map for y'all? Oh no, it's just a
No,
scroller. Okay.
no, it's just you.
Okay. Shadow runs ahead. I'm gonna roll something for Shadow here. Something very important. Shadow, where the fuck are you? I got so many character pages open. Oh. Okay. He busts the door open and runs in here, yelling back, "It's gonna be this way!" And then Ovant's going to... Does Ovant have anything? Hold on. Maybe... maybe he has something that can, like, help. No. He can vicious mockery somebody.
Nice.
Just checking real quick.
In the background, in the meantime, happened parallel to the scene, Lynn is trying to talk to a 4-year-old. Cuts back at everyone screaming.
You know what? This is one creature, right? Yeah. Okay. As Ovant is running ahead, he does yank out a flute and plays a couple of notes while looking in your direction, Mustard. As you get a bardic inspiration for your next roll. I think it's a saving throw or attack roll, which it will probably be saving throw, to be quite honest with you.
Mustard grits his teeth. These people think he's incapable of doing anything.
He's just helping! Ovan is a mom friend. I don't know what you want from him.
Mustard problems.
Mustard is capable of doing things on himself, by himself, thank you.
Mustard speaking to himself in the third person.
Alright, Reagan. Back to you.
I just...
Almost there.
She's just like looking back at Mustard and Bastion. She's like, and she's just gonna run.
I just counted. I barely make it to the end of this room that I'm still in. The same room.
People are trying to help you!
But he can do it himself. He's capable.
That's what he thinks, until he dies.
Okay, Morgana.
But you...
And give me a, perception as you're running through this hallway.
Okay. 13.
Okay. Hey, hey Ryan.
Uh-huh.
You're fucking kidnapped during a chase, good lord.
Look, Mustard's an independent halfling, and you need no man.
Yeah, until he fucking dies.
That it hasn't happened yet.
He will be remembered by his turret. It went pew pew pew.
Well, it was a flamethrower, but yes. What's wrong in that, Rhett and Felix?
Oh, you got there. I saw a funny Tumblr post.
Oh no. Funny joke. Get you how bad 20... I barely make it to the end of this fucking room.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, 25 feet of movement, bro. If I had a second spell slot at second level, I could boost my speed up to 10 feet, but I don't have
I have nothing that could help you either.
I
I'm
don't have
sorry.
a second spell slot. You used it last time. Oh, this music's fun.
What the fuck is she telling Ryan?
This does make me appreciate Hermes and his infinite movement speed.
Hermes could fucking get around. Holy shit.
Yes, he could. He absolutely can.
Wow.
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 What the hell was Morgana seeing with her little fish eyes? Good lord.
She only got a 13, didn't she? Or
She got 14. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh.
Hello? Hi. Okay. Alright, I love you. Bye. A guest appearance by my father, I guess. Well, not text message. Hold on. What's here? Oh god, I'm back to babysitting. Ugh. Okay.
Don't get your phone
Actually,
stolen
I'm pretty
again.
sure I can work both of those Saturdays. God damn it. That
Hi.
is $45.
Oh,
though.
hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So, Morgana, like Reagan, you could see from like the doorway. Morgana kind of stops for a second and looks in one of the rooms, and then she backs up. All of the goblins are dead. I don't know how. Keep your guard up, everyone. Don't go in those rooms. And she's gonna just sprint.
Reagan looks like behind her and she's like, did the other two hear that?
Morgana yelled as loud as she could have.
Erky and Calcrix did indeed hear it. Erky looks scared. What was it? The cave-in?
I don't wish you would say that.
Okay.
And you would
Cool.
notice Reagan, like, she's been having fun. Her fun falters a little bit when she says all of the goblins are dead.
Oh, that's what makes her upset.
Yeah.
All right. I would say that Erky and Calcrix heard that. Maybe Ovant, Bastion, and Mustard. I don't think you would hear that.
Okay.
That's my full turn. It's all I could move.
Okay.
Okay. Ovant, upon seeing you like near the door, Mustard, he frantically like moves his hands, hoping that you understand sign language, but I think you said that you did not.
No.
Okay. Then he waves his arms, points into the room in front of him, runs a finger across his throat to kind of like try and signify dead people. Dead people.
I'll make an intelligence check. I got it. I got the gist.
Ooh, nice.
I'm so proud of him.
He
Alright,
may
Bastion.
be stubborn, but he ain't a dumbass.
I'm just gonna blow the whole 90. Fuck it.
That's right. You
Alright.
say you go. I'm capable myself.
490. I will say, upon like hearing, well, actually, Bastion, give me a perception
Stop shot.
since you did not hear this.
Oh.
Reagan, I would say that considering that Morgana told you and that you are just now entering the room, I was gonna have you roll perception anyway. But considering that you are now aware of the fact that these goblins are dead, the scent of blood is like almost suffocating in a way.
Hope Calcrick isn't hungry.
And then can I use my bonus to go an extra 45 after it? Past that 90?
Do you have one special?
Do you have that?
Well, if I just use dash, that's an action. Then can I use a bonus action?
No.
I think that's only a thing that rogues can do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
only have your action and your movement, buddy boy.
Yeah, unless you had like another feat that would let you do that. It's only a thing that rogues
Or
can
a
do.
spell.
Yeah.
Not currently.
Okay. Bastion with that 11. It does smell really funky in here. but unless like someone tells you like, yeah, that's blood, it's just a funky smell.
Okay.
All right. Shadow. Morgana, and you see this. You come across like this little circle here. Well, first of all, you notice that the creatures that were in here before are no longer here.
Yeah, they are gone.
Yeah, they are gone. Druid dead. They died along with him. You notice that there is a rope, kind of like there's an open portion of the ceiling up here, and there's a rope hanging down from it. And Shadow gestures to it. This is where Ovant and I came from. We were captured somewhere around here, but it's like a short distance to the Kobold Cavern from here. So I think it's like the quickest way to get out of here without having to deal with fucking traps and shit.
Oh, look at climbing.
All right, and he will climb, and Shadow makes it out of here alive. Ovant will run 60. He will run a little ahead of him. Erky looks like he's going to throw up. Calcrix does take a moment to peek into one of the rooms, and he's just like, oh man, they really got messed up.
What are you doing, Felix?
Would I have been close enough to hear Calcrick say that?
Yes, Calcrix is like a little bit ahead of you.
Okay.
So, you would definitely know that the goblins got really fucking messed up.
That's
All
all
right.
I can make it.
I am going to roll. Okay, that's not bad. You do hear collapsing behind you some more, but not much.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's fixing itself, guys. Don't worry.
It's coming back to life.
I'll go back and check.
It's fixing itself.
No.
All right, Reagan, run.
Uh,
You're almost there.
Reagan is gonna go. She's gonna go just right here, but she's waiting for Mustard.
Oh well.
Okay.
She's like bouncing on her feet, all antsy. And she's like,
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right, Morgana.
A moment away.
Morgana has successfully escaped my death trap.
Woohoo!
Get
So
out of here.
You
I
didn't yell
can't
to
delete
anybody
you.
there's a rope.
Bye. Huh?
Shadow told everybody that there was a rope.
Okay.
Yeah, and if Shadow didn't tell you, Ovant's still there. He can tell you as best as he can. Like Mustard.
Yeah, and if not, then we can just.
I counted my movement, and this is all I am right here.
Alrighty.
Making
All right,
great
Bastion,
progress.
what you doing?
I'm gonna yell ahead to Calc and say, "Boy, it's not the time," and then just tell him to hurry up and move on, and then I'll go like 70.
70?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are now currently in the room with the rope, but like you aren't at the rope yet, but you see the rope. You see the escape. It's within sight.
Okay, no.
Alright, Urki's gonna run 60.
He can almost make it.
Almost. Ovant is gonna stay by the door to make sure everyone knows that the rope is in there. Calcrix is going to go. Para's going to die.
No!
Why did... Okay. Alright, Reagan. Almost there. You holding?
yeah, she is still waiting for Mustard. She's just like, come on.
Alright. Mustard's turn. I saw him moving his arrow. I assume that's where he wanted to move.
Mustard's gonna run past Reagan, hurry up! You're so slow.
Reagan, if you're holding your action, you can now move now that Mustard has moved past you.
No, thank God. She's still just gonna dash and only go like right here.
Reagan will
So
also
it's warm.
signal to Ovant to go. He's right behind him.
Okay. You hear more falling rocks. Alright, Bastion. You will be able to reach the rope this turn. Although, you don't even have to climb it. You can just fly.
Yeah.
Do you go to it? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I zip out of there.
Okay. Bastion zip, zoom, and Bastion has successfully escaped my encounter. Calcrix and Urki has successfully
Good for them.
have escaped my encounter. Ovant
What's the boy?
Ovant's holding until Mustard gets through the door, just so he can like point him in the direction of the rope. Reagan, on you now.
She's also holding for Mustard.
Mustard, you're loved.
Para, are you here, or did you have to go? He might have had to go.
His silence is deafening. But I saw him move his thing, like, here.
Where?
I'm doing that little pointer.
Okay. I'm gonna move him then. Alright, I would say... Because there ain't no way... Oh yeah, I rolled a 4. I would say that you guys can successfully leave this area,
Awesome.
to be quite honest.
Reagan is gonna let Mustard go first, but she makes sure she goes before Olivant.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's not that nice.
Her charity extends only so much.
Alright. If that's the case, then... Moving us upstairs.
I love
And
black square.
oh yeah, give me a second.
It is my favorite activity.
All right. We're going to be, if you could please drop your tokens over here. Yeah, over here. On the top left corner. Okay, I will say that initiative. I'm gonna stop with initiative now because while the place is still crumbling around you,
Back.
you have enough time. Hi, welcome back.
Did I die?
You've made it upstairs. No, you're good.
Aw.
Yeah, I rolled for it, and I was like, "There's no way that they're gonna get caught in the cave-in before they can make it upstairs." So I just went ahead and let you, Reagan, and Olvon get up there.
Did my sentry gun make it?
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
and Bastion.
You guys were
the-
worried. Sorry.
The initiative is over, as I was saying. The place is still collapsing around you, but I feel like you do have enough time to kind of like make it out of here for now.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow is still gonna lead the way over here, and Ovant's going to follow. Well, I do wish this meeting was in better circumstances. Shadow says as he's like opening the door.
Quick question. What's all this?
What's all what?
This.
That is. Actually, what is that? Because we never came into this room. Give me just a second.
Like
What
a cat.
room is this?
I see a bunch of junk on the floor and I'm curious.
This is room.
A little foreshadowing for later.
Okay.
It's a little surprise tool.
Okay. So this is what might have once been a cathedral. As you can tell, it's most likely in the Goblin Lair. It's got thick. It's thick with filth of years of Goblin life.
Yeah.
Yeah, scores of wall and floor-mounted sconces filled with violet glowing fungi provide illumination. Along the southern wall is a heaping pile of assorted items, including wagon wheels, broken armor, and rusted arms, chests, small statues, and antique furniture and artwork. Upon looking into this room, give me an investigation, Farah.
Oh, come on, please. Yeah.
Okay. You can tell, like, things are kind of, like, haphazardly, like, tossed around. Like, it's almost as if, like, things were, like, dropped, like, suddenly. What would you get?
I
'Cause
just
I think
like.
there's something you could get here.
Can I like just like quickly peruse through the assorted pile of junk for anything that catches my eye?
Yeah.
With that 21.
Yeah, with that 21, you would find... You find some, like, gear, goblin gear. You find... Ooh. You find a poisoner's kit.
Take that. Just
Yeah.
scoop it in my bag of holding.
Yeah, but it's mostly just, like, gear and discarded weapons, arrows, and stuff. It all looks like it was just suddenly dropped. Like, they were sorting it and then just suddenly stopped.
But nothing like super valuable or super interesting.
No, just goblin equipment.
I'll take them. I'll take anything with metal on it. Or
Okay.
or most
Yeah,
of it
some-
with metal on it.
Yeah, some of the gear you can probably collect.
Yeah. Just scoop up as much as I can before we're out the door.
Okay. Yeah, Shadow is leading the way.
Oh, metal scrap.
Okay, it's gonna be down this way.
Off we pop.
Shadow's. Yeah. As Shadow opens the door, that smell of blood hits once more.
Ain't gonna let this keep me down.
Be careful. I don't know what killed those goblins. It wasn't the cave-in.
And sure enough, there are 3 dead goblins. Or, yeah, 2 dead goblins and 1 hobgoblin. Dead on the ground. 2 of them are sliced open from the neck down,
Oh.
while 1 is burnt to a crisp.
Oh.
Wow. Judging by the flash wounds, they were bisected. It's okay. We're just gonna ignore them and keep getting out of here. Which way do we go?
Shadow looks unnerved. Ovan also looks unnerved, but he does maneuver
Oh, we have to go in
through
there.
here.
All right.
Yeah, we have to go in there.
If you want to close your eyes, I'll lead you through it.
Your Reagan does that.
All right, I'll lead Reagan through.
Upon opening the next door, there are 2 more dead bodies.
Keep your eyes closed, dear.
Okay.
And upon entering this room, you guys realize that this was the same room you guys set up the trap for the goblins before deciding to go the other way.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
Oh.
Shadow unnervedly walks through.
I lead Reagan through without making sure she doesn't get any blood on her.
Just be very careful. She's trusting Mustard completely.
The next room, thankfully, does not have a body. And thankfully, the trap that was there before that one kobold was like holding, it has been jammed, so it's like Shadow tests it first, but it is safe to walk across. Who goes in first?
I do.
Give me an
Or rather,
investigation.
like into the room that this is.
The one with the trap that's
Oh.
disarmed.
What did I roll? Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good at that.
You
Oh,
are
wow.
good at that.
Like +0.
Believe in yourself, fucker.
If you believe it.
There's blood on the floor near the door you are going towards.
Wait. Do you see that? She points at the blood so everybody sees it.
No.
Oh, well, keep your eyes closed. Does everybody but Reagan see that?
Shadow and Ovan do look at it, and Shadow isn't one to just kind of like. He basically slams the door open, not liking what he's seeing, and to confirm his fears true, the smell of blood intensifies. It's almost nauseating.
Oh.
As you walk into the room, it's like a massacre. All of the kobolds that you had seen earlier, the guards,
Oh my god.
the goblin prisoners that were in the cages, the elites, and upon looking down towards the room, even Yuzdrael and Meepo
Yes!
have all been cut down.
Yes!
Meepo's dead! Hooray! Everyone else is dead! Oh!
That's okay. We got rid of Meepo. A small
Equivalent
price to pay
exchange.
for Meepo death.
Keep your eyes closed throughout the rest of this dungeon.
Unless you want to see Meepo dead, but you know, ooh.
Oh, Meepo died?
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Everyone's dead.
Okay.
Right side, we don't have to worry about returning the dragon baby anymore.
Hard to find a bright side, but yes.
Calcrax is looking around. He doesn't look upset, but he's stunned.
This is war, baby.
And how do they, do they look bisected in the same way?
There are some that look sliced open. There are some with their throats gashed.
Ugh.
Some that are burnt alive. All of their bodies look as if they were killed brutally.
What happened while we were down there?
This Shadow looks. He doesn't know what to think. How? Who did this?
Just a thought. How's about we figure that out later and not find out in here potentially?
A good idea, little mustard boy. Let's continue.
Let's worry about the how later, and not end up the how.
Yeah. Shadow moves ahead. Urki takes a moment. Despite the danger, he does take a moment to kind of bow in prayer before the dead bodies, before running after Shadow. And yes, as you're continuing through, there are more...
The body of Meepo.
More dead bodies.
Is Meepo's body just way worse than the others? Please tell me that's true.
No, his was just a single cut.
Ah,
That's all it took.
He can't even die properly, fucker. Fucking Meepo.
Shadow continues to move forward. The place is shaking, and he does pick up the pace. As even more dead bodies are discovered.
Oh gosh.
Whoops.
God, what happened?
But you don't run into anybody. You don't even see footprints within the blood.
A phantom killer.
Oh, don't say the phantom word.
Whoops. And as you enter the final room that you came from... Oh, I accidentally moved Mustard.
That's
Ollie.
It might have been you couldn't see it.
Yeah, you couldn't see it, but I was moving him. I was like, no! As you're, at the door, you do take a moment to, look behind you, and it's almost eerily silent. Knowing that you have left an entire massacre behind. Not that you could have done anything, but it's something that makes your blood run cold. Because who in the hell could have done something like this?
Well, Reagan, you can open your eyes now.
Hey.
I imagine she had her one clawed hand over the other one, and she just peeks out behind it. There's no more?
I would hope not. This is the door. Well, that was horrible. Let's get out of here.
Alright.
I don't want to be seen near this.
Alright, you make it back outside. Do you just... So, you can tell, the place behind you is collapsing, but the area that you're standing on now, the outside area, seems stable. So you get the feeling yes, you're safe to continue. So now you have a moment to yourselves outside this temple. Shadow and Ovat in particular both flop down to the floor, just shocked and exhausted from everything that they've been through within the past 3 days. Urki, who has been in here much longer, just looks ready to just break down sobbing. And Calcrix is left standing at what had been his home for many, many years, Not upset, but just thoughtful. But you have a moment of respite, whatever the word is.
Is this what you? Was that normal?
The last bit was
No.
a bit extra, but everything else was kind of par for the course.
The massacre was not, normal.
Exactly.
Who in the hell could have done that?
Well, someone with
We-
high
that wasn't
aptitude.
like that. It wasn't like that when we were down there. We weren't down there for long.
If a fucking army or something came in and took him out, we would have heard that.
And it reached the bottom floor.
No. But just entirely based on patterns, I would have to say it was a single individual. All of their cuts and wounds were almost identical in a certain degree.
Natty, over the table, the ones downstairs that I saw, did they have the same injuries?
They were cut open, yes.
Cut and burnt, some
Sliced
burnt,
open.
some cut.
The ones downstairs were just sliced. With the ones that Morgana looked into anyway. You did not check the other rooms, but the 3 that Morgana saw were all sliced.
I'd gather guess a single individual, just based entirely on the cut patterns.
Why did they go down there, and why didn't we... You'd think we would have run into them.
Obviously, someone who's capable of not being seen if they don't want to.
I don't like that.
That could have been us. If we hadn't been, that could have been us.
Very much could have.
Could have been.
Reagan looks very upset by this.
Oh. But it wasn't us. We got out of there in time. We all did very well.
And we came out of it with 2 extra people that we didn't plan on coming back with at all.
Yeah, thanks for that. Erky looks relieved. I did forget to mention that 2 of the ones that had been imprisoned with Erky for like days on end, you did see them like near the entrance.
Oh.
So Erky looks fucked up.
Well, not to be a Debbie Downer, but if those 2 managed to get all the way up here and only to then get cut down, then it didn't have to have been after we freed them.
It had to have been after we climbed down that hole.
Possibly. That may have well been the thing that saved us.
Those 2 goblins that we used, Arky's just like panicking at this point. He's like breathing heavy. The 2 goblins that... Deep breath.
It's okay.
The 2 goblins that led us down there... I didn't see them, did you?
No.
It could have been as soon as that.
I am sort of tempted to at least check the body to see maybe if I can get a sense of when they were killed. See, bodies have a weird case of just based on body heat alone, you can tell when they've expired.
I respect that, Mustard Boy, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't like that we were the last people in here, and we might have to explain this.
Explain it to who?
What the hell?
Who's gonna come back for
Lightning?
this?
What?
I heard lightning outside, so I'm like, oh, no!
What'd you say, Para?
I said, explain it to who? Who's gonna come back for this?
I don't
Damn
know.
it.
You never know.
Shadow will raise his hand at that. This place, the area, no one really goes in it anymore, but the area, we need to get out of here. This area is like, they patrol it a lot. It's still like sacred.
It's a sacred place, and you never want to be tied to things like this. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Right then. Well,
Alright, yeah, Shadow's gonna get
back
up.
on your feet.
Alright. Ovant gets up as well, moves to... He moves over to Urki, who's having a panic attack, and he casts Calm Emotions to help.
Mm-hmm.
And just like keep... No, Urki wants to calm down. So Ovant keeps like a hand on Urki's shoulder to just kind of like comfort him, and just nods for everyone to lead the way.
Off we go.
I forgot we had to go up. God.
Yep. As you get to that second platform, Morgana.
Oh, I go back.
Nope.
Oh,
Go
I
back.
up. Okay.
You hear multitude of footsteps.
Fuck. Damn it.
Armored
Shit.
footsteps.
Fuck.
Quick hide.
As... Hold on.
My fucking God.
No.
No!
Not now.
As
I would
a
hide
multitude of guards appear.
Uh-oh.
And there, you can hear them talking amongst themselves. Was the sound coming from over here? The temple? It sounded like it. That there are quakes, and they move forward. Is anyone over there?
Yes. Well, they're gonna fucking see us. I don't.
I just like yeah, I just like how quick it was.
Yes, dears, we're over here.
Come out.
Of course, of course.
I need to be so fucking bossy. God.
We mean no trouble. We were simply on a mission to save some friends of ours, and on our way out, things were terrible in there.
Save some friends of yours. Why were you in there? Why were they in there? What happened?
We were hired to recover 2 people who went missing, looking for relics of some kind. That's it. We were simply hired to rescue some people. We don't know why they were in there. We don't know. That's simply our business.
And we had permission from the kobolds to go down, and everything was...
The kobolds?
They were kobolds.
No one should be in there. It's restricted.
Well, there were kobolds and goblins in there, and now, well, they're still in there, but they're not, they can be removed really easily.
The guards look at you strangely. One of them points to the one in the back and gestures for him to, like, go down and take a look, and he'll just... Excuse me?
I'd be
Pardon me?
careful.
What you see down there, we did not do.
We did.
We
did fight in order to defend our lives and the lives of those we've come to rescue, but we did not commit the massacre that occurred in there.
Alright. As he's going down the stairs, I'm gonna roll something for Calcrix, who is currently downstairs, hiding. He's gonna roll 15. He shifts back to his dragon form.
Uh-oh.
And crawls along the side
Oh,
of the mountain.
hero. Da, 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 da.
And for the guard, I'm gonna roll a 1. Does not see Calcrix as he goes down to check it out. But he does notice that it is caving in, so he cannot go much further. But the guards upstairs are like, one of them's taking notes, the other one is like looking you over. Shadow and Ovant and Urki all like come up to kind of show like, yeah, we're kind of fucked up. Urki looks more fucked up than any of them. And they're kind of like, they don't disbelieve you, but you were like, it's like a matter of like,
Yeah.
We need to talk about this. The captain, the one in the front, is like looking at you. You understand that you trespassed, all of you.
Yes.
He's looking directly at the rescuees as well. Like, you realize that was not allowed, right? They all like nod, shuffle, nod, and he looks back to you, Morgana, Reagan, Bastion, and Mustard, and you realize that while yes, that was a good thing to do, you realize that it was also, it's not putting you in a good light.
Of course, sir.
Well,
we
weren't...
Mustard.
What?
I wouldn't argue with the man.
I was just gonna say, it's not exactly like we're only doing the job we were paid to do.
Who paid you to do this?
As we're there. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, because you guys are going to be coming in for questioning.
Yeah, no shit. God, guys, this problem. Everyone's just listening to us. It's like, God, this is the problem with fucking cards. They say so many words just because they say the same shit that's obvious.
And you're saying that right in front of them, dear?
Oh, whatever. They're already gonna take us in.
Alright. Come on, everyone. Come on.
Alrighty.
We do have healers over at the station. You will be healed. You will be questioned separately. And we will figure out what happened.
Morgana whispers, Mustard whispers to Morgana, power trip.
Morgana gives you a little wink like, yeah, awesome.
Yeah. As you guys go with the guards, we're gonna go into a little break, but first I'm gonna lead you through a series of events. Okay. As you're being led away from the guards, we pan over to a cave. Let me get some music. Is this good music? Let me see. We pan over to a cave and see goblins walking through the cave, looking battered, tired, defeated. There are only a few left. And 2 goblins in the back are talking amongst themselves. I'm just glad that we had that secret passageway. We almost didn't get away.
Oh no.
Yeah. Too bad about the boss, though. Him and his family, they... Who even was that? I don't know. But we got away. We have to go... We have to go rebuild. That's all we have to do is rebuild. The kobolds, they're out of the picture now, right? Yeah. They continue to walk. And hear footsteps coming up from behind them.
Oh no.
Oh dear. It seems like the treasure isn't here. Now is it? A light voice speaks. And it shakes them to their core. As they turn to look towards... Give me just a moment. I'm gonna roll something, but I also need to find something. I need to find a description.
Oh, no problem.
My money's on Bruce Lee.
Sorry, give me just a second. I had a description and now it's like gone.
I understand.
What do you guys think?
Well, I don't know.
They turn around and look towards a Triton
Oh.
with pale blue skin, hair blue with black ends, and yellow eyes staring directly at them from the darkness. A short little thing, standing maybe around 5'1", and in her hand she holds a scythe, smiling just gently. Oh dear, it just seems like the treasure that I was looking for just isn't here. Oh, but good thing I found some play toys to play with. How about it? Would you like to play?
That's
Intermission
not
time.
me!
Oh my god, it's Narita! No.
Who do you think you are? I am! Who are you?
I'm me, she says.
I'm me, she says! What the fuck did you do? What the fuck is going on? That's me!
You don't know that.
I do!
Remember, Ryan, Pisces is traditionally two fish.
I'll kill you!
So anyway, break time, and then we're gonna go check in on Lynn.
Woo!
I was so excited for that. I'll be right back too. I need a drink.
Me too. Diana, I'm gonna go feed you too, so stand up. Yeah!
I'm back. I just came back to like 8 messages from Ryan.
It's simple. It's Shadow Clone no Jutsu.
I can't believe Morgana killed all of those people. Insane of her, I think. Girl boss hours.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Perry and Natty, my favorite.
Yeah. we're not criminals and murderers like Ryan.
Yeah.
Is the sun bothering you, Master Reagan? I saw that.
Okay. I will say probably from this time forward, unless you wanted to, Felix, you could probably stop being Reagan. If you wanted to.
I can probably. Lynn doesn't talk much, so I can probably bounce between the two of them if I need to.
Okay, that's fine.
Rayan is gonna be a little bit quiet anyway. She did not like today.
Traumatized.
She was having fun up until the cave-in.
Yeah. I don't think the massacre helped.
No, not at all.
Morgana was having a great time until the bodies happened, and even then she was like, okay, maybe this can work. Then they went upstairs and everybody was dead.
Ray has never been arrested before. Morgana, you didn't tell us you had a twin sister.
I didn't know I had one!
Wipe out.
She's got a size. She's so much cooler than me.
I've been so excited for this.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Ray, I have a present for you.
Yeah?
Here you go.
I heard the light bulb. It makes me feel a little better, I guess.
Just look at them.
I'm looking.
So I meant to bring up like a picture of Morgana before the session, just to make sure I got the description right. But then I remembered that you probably wrote it down on Roll20,
Yeah,
which
God
helped
knows
me.
I did. I can't stop writing.
Dude, I
Oh my
forget.
God.
Did the cop, did cop man say his name?
No, he
I don't
didn't.
think so.
Cunt. All right, I'll figure it out.
I can't feel him. Oh my God, why? Why?
Morgana, what did you do?
I don't know. I don't know what I did. I'm
Was
innocent.
fucking-
I've never committed a crime in my life.
Natty
Oh,
with
sure.
a fucking Betty Rubble laugh. I can't.
I have never committed any crime.
No.
Never.
Wait, I feel like this is Ryan. Hold on, let me get the image. This is Ryan immediately as soon as fucking Natty said anything. Hold on, if it'll let me paste. This is right. This is Ryan's brain.
It felt like I need you to understand that when you did that voice, Natty, I was and like there's no reason why I thought this, but I was like, is that me? And I was like, why would that be me? Ryan, why? Like this sounds fake. This sounds like, haha, Ryan, you're lying. I swear to God, I thought that. For a second, I was like,
Ryan?
no, that's stupid.
I believe you because I also was like, why is she fucking talking like Morgana? That's funny.
I was like, why does that sound like me? But wait,
I've been practicing my Morgana voice.
what the hell? I'm going to send you straight to death. What the fuck is wrong with you? How could you do this? Oh boy.
This is all of us at Ryan on just any given day on call.
Everybody is fucking hitting
You
me
know
with
what this is?
memes.
You know what this is, Ryan? This is revenge from this is cosmic revenge for Issa.
Why do I get revenge?
I don't know. It's all your fault. I'm lucky, I guess.
I'm not the only one doing fucking crimes.
I'm so excited to go back to the recording and listen to Ryan's reaction.
Oh,
Pretty good.
I hope I'm recording. Let me check. Okay, it's good.
God, dude.
Oh man.
You said that's right, and I think you could hear in the recording me going.
Honestly, like part of me's like, Xena maybe? Nah, she doesn't talk like.
Zena commits mass
Zena
murder.
came-
I was also gonna be like, oh yeah, Zena's fucking here, baby.
Fucking then it's like
why?
I miss killing people. I come back to surface and kill weak people.
I have decided that I do not like goblins or kobolds.
Massacre them all.
She's turned into Nina.
She learned fire magic specifically for this.
Sure and taught her.
Was she wearing the same outfit as me?
Yep.
Bitch. That's
Could
my
be-
fit.
Could be a changeling.
I don't know.
Cause like I know it's an out there, and Natty, you can absolutely say so. Like, what if it's fucking Captain Rachel of all people? Changeling likes treasure. I don't know. A bit of a stretch, but you know, my mind's casting polls.
That's so funny.
Why'd she choose me? I don't know the woman. I've never met her.
You're easy.
Oh dear, I saw you passing on the street and I just thought you were so lovely to commit mass murder in.
I need you to eat shit and die immediately.
Natty didn't say no. I'm just saying.
I will say no that it's not Captain Rachel, mostly
Yeah,
because I wouldn't want to use Candy's character like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 100%. It could just be like a fucking shapeshifter. Someone's just stealing your form. But that would imply that they've at least seen what you look like.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, I was worried. I was like, is this too dark? Are they gonna hate
no.
this?
No, this is good. We like this.
This is great. I'm having a great time.
Go darker.
I've been so fucking excited for this.
Hopefully my internet isn't fucking up. Give me a second to relaunch.
Yeah. I did have a moment of like, do I want to be mean to my players and have Meepo be the only survivor? And I was like, nah.
Natty, I am
I
curious.
don't know
myself.
We would have killed Meepo.
Natty, I am curious. How close was I to being crushed?
Not very.
Okay, that's what I thought. And everyone was worried.
Yeah, I was like I was like rolling for it. If I had gotten a couple of more nat 20s, you probably would have had to start worrying. But I was like rolling for it.
Yeah, I had plenty of time, guys.
I was worried for my little friend.
Little mustard boy.
Meanwhile, Lynn's about to go like witness a fucking smackdown in an alleyway.
Yep. He's fine.
Don't worry, we're gonna. That'll be fine as long as it's quick. As soon as we get our bail from fucking Maloon.
I committed no crime.
Yet.
Unless your description was used.
I mean, technically, if anyone saw the murder happen, you'd be in hot fucking water, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing there's no witnesses.
A blue and black haired Triton could be anybody.
Sure they could in this very busy city. There's a lot of people in this city.
Hehe.
Could be anyone.
Hehe. I'm so happy.
I'm me.
I'm me, she says.
I'm me.
You good?
No! I'm going through it.
Oh, and I'm sure you already know what Nikolai and the Goliath, aka Soleil, look like, but I will post them in Bastion's Bastard anyway.
Thank you. That's very nice of you.
I almost posted the trans picture with Nikolai.
Just so everybody knows.
Gotta know.
I'm normal.
You're normal.
I'm enjoying my time.
Having a wonderful time.
Thank you, Natty, for creating a wonderful story.
Hee. I'm happy that you're enjoying it.
I'm having a very good time.
Are you? No.
Yes, that is not a lie. That is the truth.
Ryan, don't lie.
I'm not lying.
Ryan.
I can't believe you'd lie to me.
I know. You know what? Killer. Everyone, prepare your lightning attacks.
No, please.
I only have fire.
Attack! I have ice with our powers combined.
Oh,
Powers combined.
we kill Ryan's planet.
God, terrible planet.
Oh, this is.
I mean, you're the one who thought you were an alien. It's your home planet.
That's true.
Silly girl.
This is a good image. Unrelated to anything, but this is a good image.
Perry, you're a good image. That's Carter. That's Carter every day of my life.
And I'm coming with you.
That's Carter when I go potty and he breaks in with me and sometimes he can't get out because I shut the door. And he gets so mad and it's like, well, you came in here first. And then sometimes Diana also comes in. And sometimes Carter will come in, he'll leave, then Diana will come in immediately afterwards. And they will just do that. For like, if I'm in the bathroom for a while, they'll just keep doing it. And it's like, can you fucking leave me alone?
Fart in their faces.
Wow. I'm on the toilet. We kill Ryan dead.
Why?
As soon as Wolfie gets back, we'll go back into it, by the way.
Natty, don't you realize? Now you know how addicting it is to fuck with Ryan specifically.
Why?
It's so funny.
Oh, don't worry. You guys have your moments coming as well.
Oh, I'm sure. But there's something just awesome about it being Ryan.
Yeah. I have something specifically for Lynn that I'm excited to get to one day.
That's scary for him. He's just a gentleman. He hasn't done anything wrong.
I have something for Bastion. I have something for Mustard.
Oh, me?
Bastion family reunion.
What did I do?
Don't worry.
What did I do for you, Natty?
Well, you see, you're gonna get bit by a little were-kitty.
No, it's not gonna happen to me. I'm a man.
And I can tell there's been twice now where I know that you wanted to say I'm American, but you can't.
What do you mean?
There was one time where I think Bastion or Reagan were trying to help you. It was like, he can do it himself. He's a man.
I'm an American.
Kara.
I know you want to say
Yeah?
you're an American, but you can't.
You're my favorite guy.
Thanks. I appreciate you, I think.
You do. Legally, you have to.
Oh,
This is not an option.
wouldn't be the first time I broke the law.
Yeah, but you'd have to love me back. You don't have to say it, but that's okay.
Good.
I will say, congratulations for completing my first dungeon.
Yeah.
We fucking did it, gamers. We didn't die.
Do we get paid yet?
We're going to jail, doofus.
No, we're not going to jail. We're going in for questioning.
We're going to jail.
That's the attitude that gets you in jail.
We're gonna be on trial for murder.
Don't worry, we have Phoenix.
We also have
Oh, you have Bastion right.
I will say, and don't like assume that this is gonna send you like immediately into a cell. They are going to handcuff you.
Of course.
Oh God.
Is it
Yeah,
regular
just in case-
handcuffs or bullshit handcuffs?
What do you mean, like bullshit handcuffs?
Magical handcuffs?
Just like regular handcuffs. The thing is like they need to question you, and they don't want to chance any of you like trying to run away.
Typical fucking cops.
Fuck them. Mustard kill, mustard maim.
I would if I could. If I could cast heat metal, I would.
Mustard destroy.
Felix.
You okay?
No.
The me.
Felix. He's
Hero.
He's Pippin. Hold on. If the image would fucking load. Alright, fuck you then, God. Fucking piece of shit.
Sorry, when did we go on break, by the way?
Not too long ago.
Probably like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
A little over 10 minutes ago.
Felix,
You
look.
can do it, Pippin!
She's gonna pip.
Pippin's gonna win.
Pippin versus the armies of Mordor.
I love Pippin.
Okay, we'll start in about 5 minutes. I gave Wolfie a heads up. We're gonna be starting with Lynn
Okay.
anyway, so.
I know you're saying Lynn, but I hear Len in my head and I get like, what, huh, me? I was like, she's not here. Get out of here.
Len isn't here. Lynn is.
More memes, cause these are good actually.
I had
Wait a
created
minute.
Lynn before Leonard even existed.
Yes, it's true, you did. I believe it.
I have the proof.
What is that picture you're using for his icon, for his token?
It's something. It's a little. So it's not done, but I realized I needed to give him something. So I was working on just a little doodle of him for the past like month because I color like one thing and then I'm like I'm done for the week.
Gee. I want to
Gosh.
see it when you're done.
Yeah, if I ever finish it.
Oh. I like him, is the thing.
That's nice.
What's my blood sugar? Okay. I want to lean back in my chair so bad, but I'll fall.
You will fall and you'll die.
I don't want to get that fucking turbo bruise again.
I can't believe you.
It hurt. I was
Silly
in pain.
Ryan.
How did you like my lemon and avo AU?
I was so happy.
You're so cute.
When you said the 4-year-old comes in and I was like, oh, I was so happy. I was giggling like a kid.
I hope you appreciated my comment. Loads crossbow.
Time to make an
an
orphan. No, she's safe here. There's no relic.
Nothing bad better happen to Waterdeep then, because then, you know,
Nothing bad ever happens to Waterdeep.
Waterdeep is nuked.
Got flared.
Shut up!
Oh my god, last night when he was like, you can't even get your bomb to work, I was like,
Don't joke, Issa.
She can. I can't wait till Issa gets to that part.
mhm.
Because I know what happened to defend Suzaku against the allegations.
What happened?
In R2, when Suzaku fires the flare and murders like 60 million people.
Ah. Yeah,
We're gonna have to defend him.
that's
Good
that's
luck.
something that's gonna be very difficult to defend.
Well, in his defense, he was trying to leave. And Lelouch didn't let him. Because of his fucking Gios code.
Oh, Lelouch.
You know, if you had just had him build it in the first place, you know.
Yeah, why'd she build a nuke in her spare time? Questions we need to ask ourselves. Why was she building a nuke for no reason?
She's just quirky girl things to do.
Lord.
Okay, I need to organize my pages here. will say, Calcrix managed to hide from the guards.
Uh-oh.
Good for him.
So why did I put Cindy there? I was trying to open a fucking page. So you don't know where he's at currently.
Uh-oh.
Calcrix escape.
Our boy is missing.
Calcrix run.
The dragon heist is over. The real treasure was Calcrix all along.
Lynn's pictures of Lynn. My boy. I said little pigeon.
He's such a sad little pidgey.
I like how Lemon was like, yes, you'll come and spend more money, yes? Alva was like, you don't have to.
And it was like, oh, I don't got more money to spend.
And
Lemon becoming
you're
more
not
of a
getting
merchant's
paid.
daughter than an artist.
Look, Lynn will do like little odd job. He's been there for a week. He's done little odd jobs. I forgot to roll money for him until I was looking at it. I was like, oh shit, Lynn, where's your money? But he's fine. He's good. He'll be fine. He's rolling in the dough.
All right. 5:35. I told Bastion that we would be starting soon, so are we ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm normal.
You're not.
normal. I'm gonna put on Len's theme again, because I like it. Okay. So, we returned back to Waterdeep. And I will say that this is probably... I imagine that this was happening around the time... Like, you visiting Avo and Lemon's shop was happening around the same time that everyone was getting arrested. Just keep that in mind.
Awesome.
I say arrested. It's the best way I can put it. Nikolai drags you and Balloon into the alleyway. Soleil and Cindy are following. Soleil looking a little like, oh boy, here we go, with Cindy just looking like this is gonna be fun to watch. He shoves Maloon into a wall, and he doesn't shove you, Lynn, but he does like yank you next to Maloon and crosses his arms. Alright. So now can I kick his ass? Looking at you, Lynn.
No. He looks between the two of them. What? Why do you want to?
This scummy piece of shit. And Maloon holds up his hand. It's like, all right, Sir Nikolai, just calm down. Let me explain. Why the fuck would I let you explain anything? They're not back. They were supposed to be back by now. Maloon sighs, looks to you, Lynn. I'm sorry you had to get into this, sir. I had hired two of his friends to do a job for us because they owed us a favor. He looks to Nikolai, and Nikolai looks ready to explode. It's like, whatever she did has nothing to do with us. That was her fault. It's like, well, she's not here. One of their friends owed my boss a favor. She's not around. So we found them. We offered them the chance to pay off her debt by doing a little job for us. They were supposed to be back by now. They're not. I hired some more adventurers to go and find them safely. He looks to you, he looks to Nikolai, and they're supposed to be coming back with them. They seemed capable. I felt like it was going to be fine. But they're not back yet. So please explain to me why I should not make you into a puddle of fucking blood right now.
That would be dirty.
Nikolai looks at you, Lynn. looks at the ground. It's already dirty. Oh, who the fuck are you?
Linda's confused. He thought he already gave his name. Sorry.
Yeah.
He points to himself again. Lynn?
Okay, but like, what are you doing here? Like, why are you getting involved? Like, this has nothing to do with you. Well, Soleil pops up. You kind of dragged him in here, Nikolai. Yes, because he got involved.
Lynn looks very overwhelmed. You were making a scene in public. So I didn't want it to escalate.
A little too late for that. Cindy's like laughing behind him. I just don't understand why you didn't go with him, kid. Looking to Nikolai, and Nikolai's just... He looks ready to just start swinging in random directions.
Maybe don't call him a kid. That sounds demeaning.
I just think we all need to calm down. Maloon speaks up again. The only reason I didn't tell you, Sir Nikolai, is because I was dreading this reaction exactly. Look, I would have gone myself, but things around here have kept me busy. So I just couldn't. These people seemed capable. They chased out a creature that had attacked the yawning portal. There were 4 of them. They seemed perfectly fine. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, aside from I'm sorry, and I can give you directions to go look for look yourself. And he holds up his hands. Nikolai Nikolai starts yelling again. At this point, he's like speaking a little too fast for you to keep up with. And Soleil moves over to you, Lynn. I'm sorry about him. He gets rather protective of our boss.
It's okay. Lynn's gonna... He sighs a little, and he's gonna put a hand on Nikolai's shoulders, and he's going to try to cast Calm Emotions.
Oh, good luck.
I know.
Okay, is that charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Here you go, buddy. Okay. There's a moment where he turns, like he's gonna like swipe your hand off of his shoulder, but as soon as the spell hits, his shoulders relax, and he just takes the deep breath and slowly lets go of Maloon. Fine. Alright, fine. I'm calm.
If you're worried about your friends, he said he could give you directions on where to find them. I could come with you, help you find them.
We don't need you. And Soleil just immediately cuts Nikolai off. Oh, wow, that sounds wonderful. Oh, that's just so kind of you. Oh, thank you, Len. Oh, by the way, my name is Soleil. This is Nikolai. We're part of... I'm not allowed to tell you. But... Oh, that's so nice of you. You look rather capable, too. We can pay you for it.
Again, Lynn's wallet feels very light, and he nods.
Okay, Maloon speaks up. making sure to take a couple of steps away from Nikolai. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you, Soleil. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I really didn't know that this was going to be a problem. They were just supposed to collect something, and after that, part of the debt was supposed to be paid. It wasn't up to me. It was my boss's idea. But it's south. He peeks out from around the alleyway and goes to point towards the south part of town. It's down south, a little ways outside of the village or the town. You're looking for a temple, and inside the temple, there's a downstairs that you can find the ruins, and they were looking for a tree, and it's really all I could say. He's looking anxiously at Nikolai. Nikolai, thankfully, is still calm, arms crossed. You begin to realize, Lynn, that Nikolai just has a normal resting bitch face at all times because he still looks angry.
Well, that's fine. He's not swinging at anybody, so Lynn is fine with that. So he takes in those directions, and he pulls out like a little note. He pulls out a sketch pad and like a little thing to write with, and he's writing down the direction so he doesn't forget. Thank you. He's gonna look at Nikolai. Let's get your friends back.
Fine. And he will move to lead the way, and Soleil just gives a little tiny giggle looking to Led. Don't worry, he's always like that. Even to us. He's just fiery.
Lynn nods. He can tell.
And she'll wave to Maloon and Cindy. Cindy, who was laughing at the fact that Maloon almost got his ass kicked, and now Nikolai is like being forced to calm down for once in his life. And Soleil will move to follow Nikolai. And
Lynn
as she
will follow them.
Yeah, as she's walking, she does like turn backwards, kind of walking backwards to look at you, Lynn. So, you've been in town for long?
7 days.
Oh. You know, after this, if you're wanting to like look around some more, me and Shadow, once we get him back, we know some really good spots around here. Like restaurants, cool places to go shopping. Oh, if you're like into like little gadgets and stuff, I know where you can buy stuff like that.
He looks overwhelmed by all these options. It shows on his face. Is there a park?
I think so. I think it's like in the middle of town.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks about it for a moment. Maybe a little more south, but we might actually pass it on the way down.
Okay.
She turns, she's like looking, standing on her little tippy toes, even though she doesn't have to because she towers over a good majority of the people here. I think it's over in that direction, kind of, and she's pointing like southwest. If you keep going that way. Yeah. We'll show it to you once we find Shadow and Ovant.
Okay. What do they look like?
Oh, Shadow is a gnome. Blue hair. It's kind of graying just a little bit. Dark skin. He wears like a red tunic-like hoodie type thing. He might be a little harder to find in the crowd, but being tiny. But since we're going to a ruin or whatever, it should be easy to find him. And Ovant is a tiefling. White hair. I believe Ovant has purple skin. I'm blanking. Blue skin, red eyes. Wears an apron for some reason.
Lynn's nodding. He's writing all of that down. Okay. How long have they been missing again?
Around 3 days.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nikolai wanted to beat up Meloon yesterday, but we just found him today.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about this. Hopefully this won't be your problem once we find them.
Lynn shakes his head. He's fine with this.
Soleil nods. She seems very happy with Lynn. Oh god, I was gonna say something. It's gone. But she does move the ketchup back to Nikolai to kind of like whisper to him a little bit. And you walk for a little while. And as you're moving to leave town, I would say that the walk took a little while. It's a big town. And I would say that as y'all were moving to leave the gates, that is when the guards bring you all through town. Handcuffed and all.
Oh, we're handcuffed as we're going in? Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Does Lynn see them?
Yes.
Lynn, he taps Nikolai's shoulder and he points. I found them.
Is calm emotion still up?
Has it been over 10 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I need to find something. Sorry, give me just a second.
1 minute. Oh, yeah. It's been over for a bit.
Okay. When calm emotions dropped, Nikolai, Nikolai didn't start yelling or anything, but you could tell the tension in the air rise like a fucking like air pressure, basically. Like he is pissed off, but upon seeing everyone being dragged through town, he lets out this muffled scream of rage. What are they doing, those idiots? What are you doing?
They're being arrested.
Thanks, Lynn.
Oh dear. Soleil looks baffled, and Nikolai's yelling. I would say gains all of your attentions, even the guards. Shadow and Ovant both pale.
Mustard to Morgana. Looks like we have fans.
Oh, great. Oh, well, you be here long enough, you get a following.
Well, I mean, that's what we get when big old tough Mr. Cop here is afraid of less than 8 individuals.
Numbers are scary.
Sir, what are you even talking about? The guard's looking at you.
Oh, whatever, nameless sum. Keep moving.
My name is Cedrin.
Yeah, that's nice. Are you in charge?
No.
Then you're a sum.
That's my boss. Alright, well, he yanks the chain that your handcuffs are attached to, yanking you forward. Not gonna be nice to you anymore. But the main guard does. The main guard does look over to Nikolai, Soleil, and Yulin, and just kind of holds a hand up, stay back. We're coming through.
Do we see Maloon?
No, they left Maloon a while ago.
Bitch.
Yeah, he did not join the group. Soleil looks to the guards. Why are they being arrested? She looks to Shadow Ovant, looks to the new arrivals, looks back to the guards. Did they do something wrong? We're questioning them, ma'am. Please step back. Soleil looks to Mustard and Morgana, Bastion, Reagan, and then looks to Shadow and Ovant. Do we need to go get Mr. Maloon?
Oh, perfect. Yes, please.
That would be wonderful, dear. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go do that. Actually, Oh, she looks to Nikolai. She's not sure if she wants them to stay and go to the station or go to find Maloon, because either situation could end badly.
When she looks over, she sees Lynn just kind of like he has a hand on Nikolai's shoulder, and he like looks at the guards, kind of indicating they'll go there. Lynn thinks that Nikolai will have a harder time beating up cops than he would Maloon.
Yeah.
So nods. Yeah, they have a little silent conversation.
Sully nods. Okay, I'll be right back, and runs off. And Nikolai kind of like shoves your hand off of his shoulder. I'm not gonna fucking swing at him. Chill.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's your problem. And the guards have moved past with the group by now, and he moves to follow them.
Lim follows along. He's kind of taking note of everyone in the group.
Morgana waves. She would if she wasn't handcuffed, though.
Lynn waves at her.
Shadow nods to you, Lynn. Thanks for watching him.
He almost got into a fight.
I believe it. Ovant nods solemnly. Alright. And the guards lead you to the station. And there's a little bit of a system. And they do... let me roll something. 19. Okay. As you're walking into the station, the main guard does look towards you guys. Earlier, did that woman say something about a Mr. Maloon?
Yup, that's our boss.
Of course it fucking is. Alright. He rubs his eyes and kind of like points you guys into a chair. Well, he's gonna be here soon. That's gonna put a hamper on our investigation. Can you guys just tell me from the beginning what happened?
I thought you wanted to question us individually.
Well, Maloon's gonna be here soon. I don't have the energy to deal with it. Explain now.
Name first and then explanation.
The captain rubs his face again. Broadworth.
What?
I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna type it down.
Does he have any like distinguishing facial features?
Give me just a second. My name is Captain Broadworth Pyroke. You can call me Pyroke if you so wish. And looking at him, he's like, he has like kind of greenish skin. You kind of get the feeling that he's kind of like a mixture, like a half orc type of person, half orc, half human. You can't really like see his eyes too well. They look blue underneath his helmet. When he does like take the helmet off and puts it to the side, though, he has short black hair. Nothing really too defining, aside from being like a half orc. Just a dude. He's got a scar across his left eye, but...
Right. Alright, Captain Dorse. So it goes like this. At least for my party, which would include, and I gestured towards Morgana, Bastion, and myself, and Reagan. We were hired by Maloon to search and rescue these two individuals who had managed to get themselves lost for over 2 days within said temple. As for those two, we point to Arky and oh no, just Arky. As for that one, he was a bonus that we found locked in a cage, held captive by goblins.
Erky to chime in gives a meek little nod. I went in there with the rest of my adventuring party. Lynn, you don't hear shit. I went in there with the rest of my adventuring party. They didn't make it. There were traps inside. Yeah. Pyro is nodding, kind of writing this down to the side. So how did the place collapse?
Well, that would be us. We had found a nefarious druid attempting to use the Gaius tree to create an endless swarm of tree blades. We stopped him and blew up the tree. And that's what caused the temple to collapse. He attacked first. It was entirely in self-defense.
Okay. And you blew up the tree that was holding the place up?
We didn't, okay, I didn't know that at the time. Someone didn't speak up.
Erky looks so fucking, like, upset. I didn't know you were going to do that.
Well, I wouldn't have done it if I had known the place was holding up the entire place. He was making evil tree monsters.
I just thought we would maybe tell the guards about it when we got out of there, and then they could handle it.
Well, that's why we share information!
I'm sorry, okay?
Can I shake him?
I think you're handcuffed.
That's why I'm asking.
I would say if you, like, raise your hands to, like, go and shake Erky, the guards just kind of, like, clears his throat, like, can we focus, please?
Hold on,
Yeah,
got a
boys,
fucking
please don't
phone
think
call.
about
I got a phone call, we're gonna take over.
Okay.
That's his one phone call of the prison trip.
Oh, he's getting his one phone call. Huh, what a shame. Anyway, where did we leave off? What other questions did you have?
Well, you had mentioned deaths in there.
Yes, so while we were down there, again, we only fought in self-defense. The temple was the home of both kobolds and goblins who were at war with each other. There were twig blights and all of that. And we took care of them when they attacked us. But there was not many who did. When we were escaping from the temple, we found that all of the goblins and the kobolds had been massacred. Brutally.
Can you explain or can you describe the wounds?
They were cut open, mostly, bisected from the top to the bottom. Some throats were cut. Very quick deaths. I didn't see a lot of fighting back. There was one goblin who had a spear, and he was holding it up to defend himself, but I don't think he got very far.
I'm back.
Welcome back, dear.
The guard, upon hearing how the wounds are made,
Mhm.
he gestures to one of the guards standing by the door, gestures him over, whispers something to him. If anyone wants to try and hear it, perceptions.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going.
I love being a snoopy little bitch.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Oh, what
Nice
did you
job.
roll, Reagan? Probably not well.
Hey,
Oh my
Look
God.
at us!
What in the hell?
my lucky number
Three amigos.
for now.
For now.
Bastion, are you here? Because I just wanted to double check.
We'll
If
see.
you are here and you're talking, you're muted, buddy. This is my Bastion check.
Bastion, check.
He might be asleep.
Oh well, good night.
May he rest in peace. Okay. You all hear what they're whispering pretty well. It's basically him telling the guard to go tell Cedrin to basically tell the higher ups that the killer had struck again.
Again.
Oh, Wolfie messaged me. Oh, okay. Wolfie, did you want to roll to hear that?
Can Wolfie
No.
not talk?
Okay. Yeah, he's muted at the moment.
Hmm.
That's fine. Let me know if you want to do something, Wolfie, okay? I love you. Okay. Yeah, he mentions the killer struck again. Go let them know, etc., etc. So, like along those lines.
Hmm.
Shadow appears to have heard it too,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like gives you guys like a look of what. Arky and Olvat did not hear it.
Morgana shrugs.
Mustard whispers to Morgana, sounds like somebody can't do their job.
Well, I can imagine. I mean, seeing that we didn't see them on our way out, I would imagine it's a very hard job.
Yeah, but like, we're a ragtag group of adventurers. Well, we're really just a ragtag rescue party. These guys are like the guards of Waterdeep.
I don't know if it's a good idea to shit talk the guards when they're right next to us.
We're already.
Are you whispering this?
Yeah, I'm whispering to Morgana. So if they want to make a perception check, they can.
I will.
Especially when they could be doing perception checks right now to listen in.
What's a perception check? Why would you say it like that, weirdo?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a bit of a stroke.
Roll me a stealth, Para.
8.
Yeah, Pyroke is just like looking at you, tapping his finger on the table, like just waiting for you to get done.
We're telling you.
Reagan looks at you and she's like, "Can you stop doing this?
Huh? What?
You're making them angry."
Am I?
She looks at the captain.
Oh. He
Are you done, sir?
Whispers to Morgana again. Fragile egos. Yes, I'm done.
Okay, cool. So my question for you: do you know who Maloon is?
Well, we'd only just met him.
Not
He
past.
was going to pay us.
Not past that, yeah.
It was a contract mostly. It was a contract deal.
Give me insight checks.
Boo 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 boo! Insight check.
Why do you sound like a car? Nope.
Bastion, I'm gonna roll for you, if that's okay, unless you want to. Jesus Christ, you have how much HP? Okay.
What do you mean?
Bastion.
He's a level 14 sorcerer.
I know, I forget that sometimes. Alright. None of you see it, but Morgana. You notice Shadow and Ovant kind of shift in their seat, and they are avoiding a bit of eye contact.
My eyes sort of flit over to them. Interesting. She's not gonna comment on it, but she's gonna keep that in mind.
I'm too busy staring down doors.
Pyro just runs a hand over his face. Okay. Well, there's a creature that runs a guild here.
A creature?
Does this pique any of my brain knowledge?
Not yet. A creature. He does business deals and shit here. Maloon's one of his followers. Have any of you heard the name Xanathar?
Have I?
No.
Roll me a history, everyone except Reagan! Bastion,
not here.
Bastion, I would say you automatically know this because of Shade's deal.
I'm so glad that Reagan would not know this because since I've read the book, I've known this from the first session.
Do I have advantage because of my other dealings?
Yeah, give me an advantage,
Hell yeah.
if you would.
Oh well.
Mustard, my boy.
I
Give me
tried.
just a moment, because I need to look something up.
I'll be back.
Where the fuck is... What in the hell?
What the hell?
Xanathar is in the computer. We have to deactivate the control tower.
Oh God.
He's not in my computer. Where the fuck is he? I wanted to get
the control tower, dear.
through one session without having to fucking go to Flit, be like, help!
You can do it. You can find it.
We have to stop
Look.
Xanathar. He's moving a satellite into orbit to nuke the
God.
moon.
Well, not to mention the beholder in the room, but
Yeah, the beholder in the room. Where the fuck is he? Sorry, give me a second, y'all.
No problem. You take your time.
I guess he really is a sight to behold. How does Bastion feel being arrested? Again.
Again. How's Bastion doing?
I'm used to it. It's like the fifth time.
Could be.
This doesn't tell me a goddamn thing. Alright. Come here, Google.
God, I hate that there's a killer coming around and he's wearing my goddamn face. I hate that.
Stop
I
being
hate
so stop being so marketable.
Oh, I
A
can't help it.
serial killer, too.
Oh God, it's like being the twin sister of Jack the Ripper.
Or Michael Myers.
Oh no.
Miss Strode.
Nope, it's just not that. Stop.
Yeah. He, okay. So the captain just kind of like, I'm just gonna fucking wing it.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Who cares?
The captain just looks stressed. He's a traitor
Mhm.
Traitor
or
or
a D?
traitor?
with a D.
Okay.
Ah,
Trade- He does business and stuff, and as he's saying this, you can tell like he does not fully believe this is the truth.
Mhm.
But it's the fact of like his position does not allow him to do much about it.
Mhm.
He does deals and stuff of the sort, and anyone who just happens to fall in favor with him has he gestures vaguely like Maloon here, who's about to be here soon, I imagine, if your friend from earlier has anything to say about it. I'm just saying that you should not trust him.
Oh, absolutely not.
And I would say with your histories, Mustard, for some, like, the name Xanathar is like on the tip of your tongue. Like, it's just like, why does that name sound so familiar? Like, it's just like it's there.
I knew a
It's there
Xanathar.
on the horizon.
I knew a Xanadu in college.
Morgana, you would know who Xanathar is, and you would know that he is scary.
Yes, I've heard tell. Around the yawning portal.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's probably someone you should not want to get involved with. Case in point, the temple, the getting captured. Gestures to Shadow and Ovant and Urki. Urki just speaks up. I didn't have anything to do with Xanathar. I didn't even, like, I wasn't hired to do anything. We were just adventurers. I'm sorry. Shadow and Ovant are still staying quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So, Captain Doris, where do we go from here?
He looks conflicted. fact of the matter is, you did go in there to save people. And that is something I myself can respect. On the other hand, that temple has been there for a very long time. Maybe before all of your times. Before mine. It's been there forever. It's gonna have to be paid for.
Of course, dear.
And that's not my decision. And that's why I'm hoping when Maloon gets here, we can figure something out.
Whose decision
Maybe
is it?
my boss's boss, mayor of the town.
Oh,
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
here's a question for you. Were you aware of the kobolds and the goblins just, having a whole hanky-panky down there?
We had no idea.
Yeah, it was a whole kibosh.
They were having a war and everything.
And that's why it's difficult. Because no one's really supposed to be in there. No one's allowed to go in there.
I mean, did you try putting up a sign?
I don't know if they can read that.
Not to mention there was this death door.
Well, that's why you use magic letters that auto-translate. Gosh, people have magic and they don't bother with that kind of stuff. It infuriates me.
Shadow and Ovant both just look at each other, and Shadow he finally speaks up. There was an entrance that Ovant and I broke into. That's on us. I apologize. As for the kobolds and the goblins, there are a bunch of tunnels in there. They probably just came through from underground. If I had to have any guess. Captain
Druid.
Hmm?
What about the druids?
Could have been them too. The captain is taking note of all of this. He looks very conflicted. He looks like he does believe your tale. He looks like he does want to help you, but it's also just completely out of his hands at this point. We'll have to see what they say. I don't think I can help you. It has to be paid for. Maybe Maloon can help you.
I most certainly hope so. He is the one who got us into this.
As the captain's telling you this, you hear yelling in the next room as Maloon enters the door and Nikolai is immediately going aggro.
Uh-oh.
Lynn
hey,
has
boss.
a hand on Nikolai's arm, ooh, stop.
Nikolai is just immediately yelling this is your fault! They have been caught because this is your fault! You get in there and you fix it now!
Please sit down.
I think he's here.
Does he walk in?
Yeah, Maloon's just making sure to keep a wide area between him and Nikolai. Just slips past, walks
hey,
into the room.
boss.
He looks tired, and he moves to sit down. Okay. So it sounds like things have been busy. I did not think that it was going to be this bad.
Oh, you didn't plan on us getting caught is what you wanted.
I didn't plan on you getting caught by the police, no. The captain looks irritated at Maloon. You could tell that there's a little bit of bad blood between them.
Mm-hmm.
Doris, I'm on your side on this one.
Thanks. Maloon just kind of sits back in his chair. Alright, well, on my way here, I went and handled the problem. I went and paid what needed to be paid. I don't know what to say. Aside from... He looks to Shadow and Ovant. Shadow just shoots him a glare, says nothing. And Maloon will look back to Morgana, Mustard, and Bastion and Reagan. I paid for the bail and for the repairs to the temple.
Oh, good.
And
Now you can pay what you owe us.
yeah, my boss wants to talk to you guys.
The scary guy they were talking about.
May I decline?
No.
Ah!
The repairs came out of his pocket.
Dear, I really do wish you had mentioned
I'm gonna
Xanathar
make sure your
before
name is
any
known
of this.
everywhere as a shit deal maker.
If you had mentioned Xanathar before any of this, I wouldn't be in this situation at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention him.
You understand that's a very, very, very bad way of doing business. Yes?
Well,
Keep secrets?
Here's the thing. I was hoping that you guys would have, not blown up the temple. So Xanathar wouldn't have had to come up. It was supposed to be just a simple business deal. He gestures to you, Mustard. You know what that's like, right? You've been dealing with the Guild of the Eye for a while.
Here and there. What's your point?
You really shouldn't dabble in that.
Man's gotta make a living. I don't know what to tell you.
The point is, I'm going to explain the story from the beginning, and then I'm going to take you all to see Xanathar.
No.
I'm sorry.
I have a question. Can we at least have the handcuffs off now?
Maloon looks to Pyroak. Pyroak sighs, moves to take off each of your handcuffs.
Mustard just slides out of him because he's tiny. He was keeping him on just to be nice.
Pyroak just nods. All right.
You get
Takes
smaller
off the
handcuffs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
dear.
then to just rub the salt in Maloon's wounds, he's going to open the door and let Soleil, Nikolai, and Lynn, if he so wishes, to come in.
Yep, Lynn's walking in. He's keeping an eye on Nikolai.
I like how Lynn's just like, yeah, Nikolai is I'm keeping him in check. Nikolai looks pissed, but he knows that he is not getting far with Lynn around. Okay. Maloon sits back in his chair. I'm going to explain the story from the beginning. The fight wasn't the only reason I chose some of you. Miss Morgana, Miss Reagan, I chose you because of the fight, yes. Mr. Mustard, I chose you because of your dealings with us in the past. I knew you would be capable. Sebastian, I chose you because of who you are. And you are also involved in the debt that is owed to Lord Xanathar.
Oh.
The realization!
Ow.
Your old companion, Mistress Shade. Shadow, Ovant, Nikolai, and Soleil are all looking at you now, Bastion.
Oh my god.
What was that, Wolfie? You were muffled?
How is this involved in this?
Say that one more time.
How is Sis involved in this?
How is sis? Aw.
Sis? Sis? Nikolai is slamming his hands on the table. You know her? This is her fault, you know.
Oh goodness, family drama.
She adopted Big Sis. Yes. Long-time companion. We traveled, did many things. Lux Eterna, yeah, shit. We made things go boom.
Oh, he's just saying words.
Tears.
Upon hearing the name Lux Eterna, Reagan, you are exempt from this. Lynn, Mustard, and Morgana roll a history.
Yeah!
Lynn, you don't know a goddamn thing.
That's
that
so
does
funny.
not.
He fucking passed through Ember Cove.
Yeah, not only. Yeah, that is
He
funny.
wasn't getting out of this chair.
I'll let Mustard roll later when he comes back. I forgot he was gone. Morgana, the name Lux Eterna, again, it's on the tip of your tongue. You're just like, that sounds so familiar, but I just can't put my finger on it.
Sounds familiar. Sounds like a story.
But Shadow just smiles. Well, I'm glad she's doing well for herself. I had heard tales of you Eternals. When I heard that Shade was involved, I was really proud.
Yeah, things got hairy, but we survived. I just know they went north, and then I went south. I was looking for things. You
Back.
you know, sis. How you know, sis?
Pear, roll me a history to see if you recognize the name Lux Eterna.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
12.
Okay. You've heard tales of the Lux Eterna of a ship full of what people say heroes, but that's the extent. You don't recognize, you don't know any of the names of the crew or anything. You can't even quite remember what they did, but word has gone around of a group of heroes sailing on a ship called the Lux Eterna. And Bastion just said that he was on that ship, so take with that as you will. Shadow just smiles. Well, she trained under me.
You
I taught her.
did you teach her how to look for traps too?
Oh, no.
Oh no, is she still struggling with that? I tried so hard. She's doing her best, I
Got
promise.
so far.
I know
We-
she's doing her best.
I feel like we're in the middle of a lord dump.
This is a load of lordom.
This is a
We-
load dump.
Shade was a part of our group for a year or two before she went out on her own. We taught her everything that she knows regarding her blades, staying quick on her feet. I have so many stories I'd love to share, but he looks to Maloon and Maloon just nods. I should probably finish the story, right? So,
Yes.
so where Shade's having a sneezing fit. If you recall, I believe it was back in your battle in Saltmarsh, Master Bastion.
Master.
He is a hero.
I
Really?
did think he was blowing smoke up our collective ass when you said that.
No, that's a different spell.
Oh, awful.
During the battle in Saltmarsh, his crew was fighting a man of the name Captain Barry. And Mistress Shade made a deal with the Guild of the Eye.
Oh no, so that's the son of a bitch.
Felix, check your DMs.
Thank you.
And, well...
Wow.
What'd I miss?
Look at the cat, my friend.
Huh?
Look at what Lynn just rolled.
Oh. Wow, your brain stops working. And we just see Lynn's nose bleeding in the corner. Are you okay?
Actually, I'm taking that back, Felix. Hold on.
Oh god. Yay.
Oh my god.
Does that man look okay? He looks like he's going through something. A little bit of nosebleed. Gruesome.
Time's
There you go.
It feels like time's moving behind those eyes, but nothing's going on upstairs.
Does he have a tissue that we can give to him?
Oh my god.
There you go, Lynn.
Yeah, this man you guys have never seen before, he looks as though he has been turned to stone.
Turn to stone.
Is that a stat? No, that wasn't there before.
Are they okay?
Nikolai snaps his fingers in front of your face, Lynn.
Oh god, it talks.
He gives you a look?
I'm
Look at him!
Sorry, that was me, Ryan. Sorry. Sorry, my bad.
He just looks at Nikolai and he's like, hi?
You okay?
No.
Maloon gives you a look, Lynn. What part of that story shocked you?
Captain Barry?
Oh my god.
You know of him?
Of him?
Maloon gives you a look, but he lets it go. But he is keeping an eye on you, Lynn.
You know what? It's mutual.
Maloon looks. His eyes keep darting back to Lynn, but he does kind of look back to Bastion, back to Shadow. So, Mr. Shade owed us a favor. Technically, your entire crew owed us a favor on her behalf. But
Okay.
you were busy, from what we saw. So, we took matters into our own hands. We did some research. And we found the lovely Muttley crew over here. He points to Shadow, to Ovant, to Nikolai, and to Sole. The old thieving company that, I guess in a way, raised Mistress Shade. We figured that they wouldn't have any problem taking over her debt for a little while. Nikolai looks so fucking pissed to hear this. Shadow, on the other hand, just nods. I was willing to take the debt myself, but Ovant wanted in on it. I made Nikolai and Sole sit out, and here we are now. And Malou nods, looks back to you, Bastion. And then I heard that you were in town.
So, exactly what does she owe you?
A favor.
And perchance, what will this favor be?
Well, part of it is paid off. A small part. He gestures to Shadow, who had gotten the tree branch. But that's why Xanathar wants to have a word with you. All of you.
Whoa.
He wants to talk to you, Sir Bastion, about the favor. And he wants to talk to the rest of you about the fact that he had to pay for a temple that broke apart.
That was entire. I'm putting the blame on you for that one.
Unfortunately, that's not how Lord Xanathar sees it.
Well, I'll make sure he sees it that way.
Fair enough. And he looks to you, Lynn. He doesn't know who you are,
Okay.
but I think he wants to. I think he would want to talk to you.
Does Lynn know who Xanathar is?
I would say yes. I'm not even gonna let you roll it. Yes.
Okay. We're doing
and-
nat zero.
I am going to borrow you for a second, Felix.
Okay.
Bye, Felix.
Oh, they took a deep breath and they were snuffed.
Man,
This is so sad.
sure is a shame about all that.
It sure is a shame that we're all gonna die.
You know, if Balloon had been more open, I would have been willing to stick up for him more. But he didn't tell us. He didn't tell us the important bits. So fuck him.
Morgana is very annoyed. She knows who Xanathar is. She's usually not picky about who she works with, but she's a little bit annoyed that she did not know this. little bit mad.
How are you feel? How is Bastion feeling, knowing that he has to clean up Shade's mess again?
I'm gonna do it because I love my sister.
Aww.
But I'm gonna grit my teeth.
You're gonna write her a strongly worded letter.
I'm gonna write her a strongly worded letter. Oh, and don't forget, guys, we've got an extra one of those speed thingamabobbers.
A what?
The branches that they were collecting. Remember, we got an extra one.
Oh right. I mean, they're rare now. The tree's fucking blown up.
Looks like
Again,
our stock just went up.
No one gave me a reason why we should blow up the tree. All right. No one gave me a reason.
I mean,
no one.
Nobody gave.
Blaming you.
I'm just trying to clear my ass. No one gave me a reason why we shouldn't blow up a tree, and the only one who could have, didn't say shit.
These are facts.
So I'm completely blaming Maloon on this one.
I'm blaming goblins and kobolds.
You didn't give us information. How are we supposed to do a proper job if we don't have the proper information?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
When he says that to Lynn, Lynn stands there for a moment, and he's like, "Do I have to go?"
I think it would be in your best interest too.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
He nods.
Lynn looks like he wants to leave. Lynn is looking at Nikolai, and he's like, maybe I should have just let him punch that guy.
Well,
and just got home.
well, guys, looks like we're not getting out of this. So I say, let's just get this over with. I'm tired of being in this police box. I'm gonna.
Shadow nods.
Seems correct to me.
So say, Mr. Maloon. Kira, since you now are willing to share more information, now that you kind of screwed us over on this deal. So our lizard friend here is part of a superhero crew, from what I understand, right? So do they all owe a debt to Xanathar, and who's paid it off so far?
He gestures to Shadow and Bastion.
Oh, that's all you know?
That's all that's been paid off.
Man, thank God Xena fucking left that boat with a chance.
Yeah, but she might get tracked down.
She can't die. It's fine.
Yeah, she living her best life.
I want to say to here that Ellie would 100% pay off this due work.
Yeah, I will say, and Maloon does will clarify this. We hunted down the Muttley crew. Bastion just happened to be there when he was there, and we decided to take that opportunity.
I mean, you say hunt down like you're gonna kill them.
Well,
Oh, some strong words. Yeah.
that could have been an option.
Oh, you're totally right.
Oh, Megan just looks like she doesn't want to be here anymore. She's just like, and she's like,
okay.
I really don't want to be involved with any of this anymore.
Unfortunately, we got screwed over by the promise of money. And
I just wanted to go home.
well,
Well,
I know.
lead on to your boss, I guess. Boss.
No.
I wouldn't call him boss.
Well, let's see what he wants, and maybe we can get out of his gaze. Yeah.
What kind of a creature is he?
a beholder.
Yeah, those things with the many eyes, the stalks, and the things that could, petrify, kill, burn.
Yes,
If
yes.
I wasn't being listen to this. That would sound really cool.
Let's just go.
All right,
Oh, that's
Maloon
great.
gets up. So no more questions.
Can I
Not-
go?
No.
Do I have to go?
Can I go?
Any other questions aside from that? No. What was that, Bastion?
Oh, I just said let's go in French or in a made-up language.
Oh, all right. Well, he nods to Pyroak. Have an okay day. Pyroak just rolls his eyes. Fuck off. And Maloon leads the way out of the room.
Morgana is going to look at Pyro and be like, thank you, sir, for listening and understanding.
As much as I can.
Buffy's gonna turn to the Captain Doors. Hey, like, if you, like, accidentally kill him, full support over here. And walks off.
Unfortunately, that would leave me dead, to be honest, so it's whatever.
Have a wonderful day.
Good luck! And he goes back to work.
I think I like Captain Doors.
You started off not liking him.
Listen, it's all about presentation, you know?
You like Captain Dorth?
I like him more than Maloon.
Be careful with liking a cop.
I will say, as you were walking through the town, if you wish, oh, okay. If you wish, you can talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes, if you wish, because I have to go look some stuff up.
Is Lynn coming with us?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just kind of walking behind you guys.
Maybe he can control Reagan.
Morgan will... Morgan? Oh god.
Morgan.
Morgana.
Hi, Morgan.
Morgan! Morgana will actually look back and be like, so, what's your name?
Lynn looked like he was very lost in thought, but then he looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
Morgana, and it takes him a few seconds to answer as he almost looks confused. Then he's like, Lynn.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Morgana.
Okay.
So what has you so afraid of what's about to happen?
I was told never to get involved with. He gestures over to Maloon. But I think I'm involved now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, looks like we all are. Well, at least you're not alone.
Uh-huh.
so how do you know about Captain Barry?
My father told me about him.
Good form, good form.
Huh?
So
What?
you bought this Captain Barry dude, right?
Huh?
I'm talking to
he's not
Bastion.
so-
I'm talking to Bastion.
It's not so bad. He's just got his priorities a little mixed up. But all in all, he's a good dad, and that's all that matters.
He's a dad?
Kind of.
Dad.
He also is like a stepdad to a dragon.
Oh, like you. Wait a minute. Speaking of,
Hmm?
I've just noticed we're down one. Mustard Whisper. We're down one dragon toddler.
Oh, goodness, what a shame. Oh, he must have gotten lost in the fray. Oh, it's a shame.
Lynn's
we'll never
looking
be able
at
to
you
see him again.
guys, very confused. Dragon
Oh.
toddler.
Wormling's got great sense of direction. Don't you worry.
Well, don't worry. He'll find us someplace, somewhere, and, well, that's fine. We can just move on.
My only issue is that with how annoying he is, he might annoy the wrong person. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's my problem.
You.
Damn it. Hey,
I thought you liked him.
I'm gonna have to make a message.
What was that, Bastion?
I'm gonna try and communicate with Calrix and you need to group up with us now.
Are you sure you want to have your baby dragon meet a fucking Xanathar?
I mean,
Maybe wait.
Better than him, like, gnawing half the port's leg off and causing a panic.
Yeah, I guess.
So you communicated with Calcrix telepathically
Ye- through message.
through message. Let me look at the message. Where's message at? There you are. For message, you have to point towards the creature in range, and it's like 120 feet. You have no idea where Calcrix is.
Ooh.
The
Oh,
last
boy.
time you saw him was when you left the temple.
I ask, Maloon, do you know where our little wormling is?
Maloon looks over his shoulder, looks confused. Wormling?
Yeah, I had a kid with me, about yay high, 1,000 years old, cranky, wants to take over the world, have a little bit of an evil side to him.
There was no wormling when I showed up. Nikolai pipes up. There wasn't no wormling at all when you entered town.
They were with us when we were escaping the temple.
Shadow thinks for a moment, and if you want to, Bastion, you can give me a history check, and I'm gonna roll one for Shadow as well. Honestly,
Yeah.
you could probably roll it with advantage since Shadow's gonna be helping.
Oh, why am I looking at spells? What the hell?
Shocking
Oh,
grasp! Die, Maloon!
Devil, you don't belong in this world.
Well, just to curiosity, how much damage did you roll? Yeah, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
there we go.
LOL.
Devil.
Maloon has 10 HP.
Yeah, with the 16, Bastion, you remember looking in the corner of your eye, just kind of like instinctively, whenever the guards were surrounding you at the temple, like outside the temple, and you remember Calcrix turning back into his dragon form and crawling alongside the cliff to get out of sight of one of the guards. And he was not seen.
By the cliffs. And we're far, far away from that right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back in town. Maybe Shadow looks over to you. Hi? Oh, it's Ulster. Shadow looks over. I was like, who is that? Shadow looks over to you, Bastion. Maybe he'll find his way back to us? Maybe?
I hope so. I'm worried about him.
You did say they have good sense of direction.
Yes.
Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about, or would you like to continue? Like if there's any like small talk or anything you guys want to have, because I'm gonna be real with you. Session is going to end once you get to Xanathar.
Oh boy.
Fine.
I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some cheap bottles, and I'm gonna leave a trail of bottles.
You stop by the store. Maloon gives you a look as you stop. What are you doing?
Oh, just old Dragonborn ritual.
Which is...
The rite of glass.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
It's for safety in our next adventures, because you never know what's gonna happen.
Nikolai mumbles under his breath, yeah, we're probably gonna get fucking disintegrated.
X-nay on the disintegrate. We'll be okay. Just like glass will congeal and melt together. We can't be destroyed, only change, right? Law of energy? Yeah.
He has a point. You can't destroy energy.
Soleil is nodding nodding in agreement with you, Mustard.
I guess. Well, I'll help you out. I'll go. Do I see any bottles I can go grab real quickly? In any
Well,
secluded.
Bastion bought his from the store. Which, how many did you buy, Bastion?
50 cheap ones.
50 G points. That's a lot of bottles.
You also don't have that many G points. Thinking about it, Shade probably should have given you some spending money before you left.
Morgana's just got her head in her hands.
Yeah, Lynn is watching this and he doesn't. He's just gonna keep walking, you know? This isn't his business.
Well,
Morgana's gonna join you.
I'll look for a bottle in like some deep secluded corner real quick.
Okay. Bastion, I'm gonna instead of 50 GP, I'm gonna take
Oh,
2
no,
gold
no.
spots from you.
No, I didn't. I said 50 cheap ones, not GP. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. I was sitting there. I was like, okay. All right. Then I will take that from you later because I need to figure out how 50 cheap bottles are gonna cost, and I don't feel like doing that right now.
Okay.
But I'll do it later. I promise. And
Imagining him buying
Worry
50
about the
gold
bottles
pieces
later.
of bottles.
Let's
It's
keep
so
going.
fucking funny.
what's up, Era?
We'll worry about the bottles later. Let's keep going.
Yeah, but I get you're leaving a trail for Calcrix to possibly follow you if he finds his way to town.
Yeah. Call it a
We're
long
leaving
shot.
A trail in the middle of a town.
Of bottles, easily
Of bottles.
breakable.
Easily breakable.
Yes.
Are you sure that you were
Nope.
a war hero?
I mean, I didn't say I was the smartest tool in the shed.
Also, being a hero does not imply smartness.
No.
Nikolai once again looks towards Shadow and is just like, don't I fucking know it?
Bro, hostilities, come on.
Can we just keep walking, please?
That's what we've been doing.
I'm going to pretend that I didn't see any of this.
Maloon continues to lead the way. Once more. Anything else?
Not really.
Not
No.
particularly.
Let's
Okay.
get this over with.
Okay. Well, Maloon takes you through town, and he takes you down into an alleyway behind some of the shops. Lynn, you actually recognize one of the shops as Avo and Lemon's shop.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, as you're like passing by, you can actually see like Lemon staring out the window, and she sees you, and she waves, so happy, so bright.
Lynn does give a little smile and a wave to her.
But Maloon takes you through the alleyways, and there are a lot of twists, a lot of corners to take. And he brings you to a hatch behind one of the houses. Opens it up and climbs down it. Come on.
Well, this seems fun.
Alright.
Ladies first.
Oh, wonderful. Jump down.
Soleil jumps down. Thanks!
Reagan very hesitantly goes down.
Yeah. You know, I forgot that Erky was with you. Here's a quick Erky check. Not good.
Erky update!
I fucking
Erky check.
Mustard just pats Erky. Come on, Erky. Go down. Remember, all this could have been avoided if someone spoke up.
Leave him alone!
You can hear him muttering a prayer underneath his breath to his god as he's climbing down into the sewers.
One of these next session, he is going to explode and kill you, and Morgana will not help you.
That's fine. Mustard will deserve it. But
God,
Mustard's
he's
also
so
right.
He's been traumatized thrice over.
I want to be the last one in.
Okay.
Just cause.
Bastion, do you go in?
Yep, I go.
Alright. Lynn, you want me to do?
I do leave a bottle tilted towards the hatch though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I busted yours back. So do I leave the hatch open or what? Down the hole.
Close it.
Got it. Now take a quick look around. Memorizing my surroundings.
Give me a perception check as you're doing that.
Hell yeah. 13.
Okay. You hear something for a moment, something like maybe like a trash can getting knocked over, and for a moment you're like, "Oh God," but it's just a cat.
Oh.
Meow.
Oh. See ya, kitty. And he'll start leading down to go down the hole.
All right. Maloon takes you through
The fake out.
what appears to be a sewer underneath the town. Sorry about the smell. I'm sure it's nothing compared to the slaughter you saw.
I
Same.
did not mention it.
Fair. You know, have you heard about those?
No, I don't believe I have.
It's been like a bunch of serial killings lately.
Would Lynn have heard of it?
Within the week, I would say the treasure's been the bigger topic, but
Yeah.
serial killings, you have heard like slight whispers of like murders,
Would
but
I have
not
heard of
like
it?
a lot. I would say, yeah. Like, again, just small
Does
whispers.
quick important question? Does it have like a cheeky name like the Zodiac Killer? You know what I'm saying? Like what are they calling this guy by?
Ooh.
Nothing yet. Nothing
Ah.
yet.
What
It's
is
been
it?
going. It's been going on for about maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, so
Sweet.
you guys have heard of the Bisector?
The bisector.
The bisector.
They call him that because usually most of their victims end up in 2 pieces.
Is that what they're calling it?
That's what I've heard.
Huh.
How they've been striking?
Around town, mostly in like caverns, but it's been around
Oh.
town.
Caverns, like the cavern we're in right now.
Maloon shrugs. Well, here's the thing. It's been happening in town, not outside it.
What? We're still in town, aren't we?
Well, this is a sewer, and this is being watched.
Okay, but like, all right, sure, fine. But if we find someone cut in half, I'm kicking your legs down and running.
Fair enough.
And there's no leads at all?
No. Just the same ways of dying. Sliced or burnt.
That's concerning.
Hmm.
You're telling me. But it should be safe in Xanathar's hideout. If anyone did wander in there and they weren't supposed to be there, they would be killed immediately.
Bisected themselves.
So do they even know it's a single person?
He shrugs. Again, we don't know anything.
People just die. Interesting.
Well, people die all the time, but this is a reason.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, it's just been happening. Like, no clues, no fingerprints, footsteps, nothing. No weapons found at the scene. And it always seems like it's done quick.
What if they're a ghost? Ooh.
Stop it! You're scaring me.
Well, I was trying to. Well, never mind. God.
We're gonna Snickers.
Maloon continues to lead the way, and he comes across a ladder and climbs up it, pushing the hatch upwards and into a building. that I forgot to get a picture for.
That's fine.
That's okay.
So I was like looking at my thing. I was like, damn. So I don't have a big description of this place yet. It's like an underground fortress. It seems like.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hidden for a reason. You see as he's leading you through this building, there are a bunch of like people, creatures. You see a walking skeleton at some point.
Booney?
Booney?
Booty. You see goblins. You see one lady. She's like looking at you guys. Long blonde hair. She just smiles.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm gonna.
One Moonsea reference, but two?
Lynn.
No way.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
She looks at you, and she gives you a tiny smile, a tiny little wave. Give me a. Hold on.
Death saving
guess.
throw.
Yeah, give me a death saving throw. No.
A
No.
death saving throw?
Pass.
No, I was kidding. Hold on.
She just fucking
Give
cast
me-
power word kill.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, and knowing what you are, give it to me with advantage.
Okay.
Knowing what you are?
Knowing what you are.
Thank you for the advantage.
What do you mean knowing what you are?
You realize that this woman was trying to charm you. And upon seeing that you successfully pushed away that charm, she just laughs again and turns to walk away, her long blue dress kind of like flowing on the floor behind her. And after a moment of thought, you're like, oh, that was a succubus.
Oh.
Lynn is gonna stare at the floor. The whole time they've been walking in here, his face was getting paler and paler. He was looking very uncomfortable being in here. And then that happened, and now his face is just bright red.
Wait,
Oh.
you're saying Lynn looks at the floor?
Yeah.
Muster looks up. Hi there.
He's gonna be like, now he's gonna stare up at the ceiling.
Well, that was
God,
just
I wish I was taller than him, so he'd be like, "Hi there."
Well, you look up and then you see Bastion because he's taller than you, probably.
How tall is Bastion?
He
About
grew.
6'5" right
yeah,
now.
he is taller than me.
Hello there.
Lynn's face is getting redder and redder, and he's just gonna stare at the back of Balloon's head and just keep walking.
Balloon's head turns 180
No,
degrees.
I was gonna say you see in the back of his head eyeballs open and a mouth like hello there.
Okay.
I'm glad, Wolfie. I'm glad you were on me with that one.
Maloon takes you towards a room that's on the very back end of this fortress. And you hear yelling in the next room. I swear, I didn't know what temperature that he wanted the water. I'm sorry, please
Uh-oh.
don't. And then there's just silence. And then you hear a gruff voice just speak to someone in the next room. All right, well, I'm gonna need a new fish taker. Could you go find me one? You hear a yes, sir, and an elvish man comes hurrying out. He does not even look in your direction as he hurries away to go find a new caretaker for a fish.
Oh, no.
Maloon just sighs. I swear we go through at least 5 of those a week.
A lovely place you have here, a lovely atmosphere.
Just wait for it.
Muster whispers to Morgana, note to self, do not take a fish job.
I look at Mustard, and then I look at me, a Triton. Yeah. That's what I
Oh,
do.
right.
Yeah. Shadow leans over. Maybe we should just not even look at the fish.
Good
I won't
plan.
interact with it.
Cool. And Maloon will take you inside. And inside, you see. Do I have a theme for? I don't.
Xanathar.
But I'm gonna use Lovely Dashir's theme because it's here.
Hello, Dashir.
It is me, that's here. I was
Is
Xanathar
that
all
here?
along.
Inside, you see what a typical beholder. A large spherical body, about 4.5 feet in diameter, with 10 eye stalks with one large central eye above a wide fang-filled mouth. He turns and looks at you all, and his annoyed frown changes to a wide grin. Ah, there you are. I was getting a little impatient waiting for you guys. And now,
Dashir is ours.
and that is the end of the session. However, there is one thing I would like to go over.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
In the caverns beneath the temple, blood spills on the floor, slowly seeping into the dirt. As a small and gentle hand moves a cloth over the scythe, as she hums to herself. Oh, well, dears, that was so much fun, but I think you make rather boring toys, wouldn't you say? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't hear me anymore, can you? Oh. Well, let's see here. If the treasure's not here... Well, maybe those silly little adventurers would have a better idea of where it is than I do. I wonder where they plan on going next. Maybe they can be useful to me. And as she walks away, her scythe disappears in her hand as she walks into the darkness.
Stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Fucking die. Get away. Get a job. Get a fucking job. Get a fucking job. Get a job. Stay
Oh,
away.
boy.
Don't touch me.
Thank you for coming to my game!
Yay.
I feel like a driver on ice road truckers. I'm always in danger.
That was
I don't want to meet you. You're me.
interesting.
I'm me.
I'm me.
I'm me, she says. Natty, could you could you lead us out?
Yes. Thank you for coming to my game. I was super excited for this one for reasons that are probably obvious by now.
Yeah.
The next game, I want so badly to have my next game on the 26th, but I just do not want to take that chance. So, oh my god, and the 9th is Easter. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. So I don't know when the next Eternal session is. Like, I know we're gonna have one next week, but I know Flint's always trying to go for the 1st and the 3rd of the month. So, I'll try and figure something out. But I know Easter is probably a rough time for people, so it might not be until the 23rd for our next session,
Oh,
if that's
boy.
cool. Like, if the 26th works, and you guys don't mind it being a tad short notice,
That's fine by me.
I could try, but, like, if you guys would just rather wait till later April, that's fine by me.
I want to keep playing, so whatever's good for you, Natty.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
keep playing.
same.
26 is fine. Easter is fine according to Woofy.
That should be fine.
I
I'll be
will
fine.
see. I'll see what I can do because I'm from a very southern family,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's mostly me that's the problem. But I will try. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and shoot for Easter.
Okay.
But if it does not work out, then if anything, the session might be a little bit later in the day.
Okay.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna try and shoot for Easter. If that doesn't work, then the 26.
Hell,
All right. Aye. Thank you very much for coming to my game. Goodbye.
Build the fun.
goodbye.
Have fun.
I'm so happy to get the place lit.